right back, Charlie, definitely.
People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian, man. Come on.
Because you always use that active red light defenders. I think it's like.
First things first, let's fix up the camera. That's how you know I was putting out videos for you guys. But first things first, do-over. It's Inter Milan against Barca. It's the second leg of the Champions League semi-final. It's watch-along business. People, deluded, I'm back again. Please make sure you're smashing the like button. One love to those of you that are live with me on Twitch. Get comfortable, man. Talking points, predictions. How do you think this game is going? I want to kick things off by saying I hope you're doing well and safe, and I extend that to your families. But some of my supporters, I'm going to get that off the bat. You owe me a big fat apology. Oh, you're hyping up Yao Mal, man. You're doing too much about Yao Mal. You love the young players too much, man. Bearing in mind, we all saw the Euros. I was gassing him up before that, but we all saw the Euros. So I'm so baffled as to why this is even a thing. But yeah, people, man, appreciative to you lot tuned in. Big up yourself, Camster, man. I tried to be Mr. Consistent, man. I tried to. It's the minimum. When we got supporters like yourself, why not, man? Sadiq, come on, my guy. I think we're all excited. I'm not going to lie. If you ask me with my... if you just ask me on one hand, I guess, not that Arsenal could talk about being in finals because you all know what we need to do tomorrow, but parking that off for a second and assuming we went through, if you was to ask me Inter Milan or Barcelona, take nothing away from Inter Milan, but I would have said them. And I still would, I would have said Barcelona, apologies. I would have said Barcelona at the beginning. But now I changed that. I want Inter. I know deep blocks, low blocks, all these things. I know people. Not to discredit Hansi Flick because he's a master tactician. But I just feel this is Yao Mal's time to announce himself to the world, man. It obviously didn't end the same way, but Mbappe had that period where he announced himself. Yao Mal's had the Euros. It just feels like it's his time now. And I want to avoid that. Because at least with Inter Milan, you could try and beat them on the tactical front. Of course, they got players with individual brilliance. And not to say they haven't got top quality players. But how do you account for Yao Mal, man? We all watched this first leg. DeMarco didn't do that bad. It's just Yao Mal. Again, if I share the lineups with you, we're 6 minutes away from kickoff. I need to actually, first things first, change the channel over, people. Big up you lot tuning in. Big up the cricket watchers, but we're not here to watch that. What channel is this on? It's on Amazon. So this about. It's on Amazon, isn't it? What channel is this on? It's got to be on TV. What channel is this on, people, man? What's going on? Or do I have to log on to Amazon? I should know this. I should know this. I should know this, but... Oh, fair play. We'll just maneuver. Okay. Fair enough. Obviously mute it. All right, we're there. We're there. All right, fair play. Bit of a shame it's not on TV, but big up Amazon. Let's look at the lineups quickly. Let's minimize that. What are we doing? No, actually, I want to pull this over here. Let's keep an eye on it here, in fact. And let's share the lineup. Sorry, people. Not even technical difficulties. Yeah. But if we look at the lineup quickly, people, if my screen would share, thank you for that. Now, that's not my fault. Jan Sommer, Bisek, Acerbi, Bastoni, Denzel Dumfries, who I must admit, even myself, we're doing it. What? Can this tab go away, please? I don't want to learn more about this. Thank you. I was going off topic there, people. Sorry. Like I said, technical difficulties, but I think we're all waffling a bit too much about the Alma. We're forgetting Thuram's a fantastic finish. We're forgetting Denzel Dumfries, a fullback. You know, fair enough, he's arguably one of the most attacking players in that Inter Milan side, but he scored a brace. it's funny because Mkhitaryan actually ran the most and at what 35 or so. He's showing no ages, no slowing down. The big thing is that this is at Inter's backyard, man. This is at the San Siro and whatnot. So it'd be interesting to see. Be interesting, man. I mean, we got to remember it's 3-3. I don't think we're going to see that many goals. What predictions have we got? I don't think we're going to see that. Obviously, if nobody scores, extra times on the cards. I don't think we're going to see that many goals. I hope I've cursed the game because I want to see a lot of goals. Barcelona, I have Ferran Torres, Rafinha, Almo, Yalmao, Pedri, who I think is the best centre mid in the world. Frankie de Jong, captain. Wow. Martin at left back, Eric Garcia at right back, Kobasi and Martinez at the centre half. And you got an ex-Arsenal player in Chesney. Life is crazy, man. Chesney played in the semi-finals of a Champions League game. Wenger, you done well, man. The stress was worth it. He used to pee me off, but he was a good keeper of sorts. Abdullah, appreciate you. In the circle, come on, Els, come on. It is on Amazon. It is on Amazon. It is on Amazon. I'm fed up of switching channels as well. To be fair, I don't think it's ever going to happen for numerous reasons, but Amazon they got enough money. They might as well just buy the rights to everything, and it's just on one central place. To be fair, give it 20, 30 years. I think they'll, maybe not necessarily Amazon, but there'll be something of that. Matty, Bumpy, Schema, come on. Come on. DG, who you going with for the win? Sitting on the fence to be Barcelona. Barcelona. Yeah, man. Because you can't, obviously he's not invincible and he's not going to win every Champions League game he's ever played in, but how do you account for that? Now, he is only one player, but he's individual brilliance. He can get his team out of jail, get set pace. The Inter Milan fans were booing him as they were walking out, and when the footballers walk out and inspect the pitch and whatnot. Not that that's going to do anything for him. I mean, the man's played in El Clasico, bossed it as well. I think he's the best in the world. I actually think he's the best in the world. You asked me 6 months ago, I might have said Vinicius. I'm shameless 100%, but yeah, I was cold. Rashid, come on. What a game this is going to be. It's probably going to be more of a chess match. It'd be interesting to see how both teams approach it because it is 3-3. When you actually get away from like the football purists and the spectacle that it was Hansi Flick and definitely Inzaghi, Simeone Inzaghi, they can't be happy with the fact that they've conceded. There's been 6 goals conceded. Both are big teams. Conceded 3 goals, so they're gonna have to obviously avoid that, I'm sure. And it'll be interesting. Obviously, it's not the same, but Arsenal face this dynamic tomorrow, in that you're going to someone's backyard. They're going to be up for it. It's going to be a sort of atmosphere now. If anyone can cope with it, it is these Barcelona players. Kickoff is not that far away, people. That's why, obviously, screen had to get removed, and I have to open up OBS. It ain't started. Just making sure it works. Okay. I feel Inter will win the Champions League, irrespective of who goes through between us and PSG. I'm not gonna lie. If we go through, we have to win it. Still, my heart can't take another final L. So to my Arsenal players, if you're not down for the Remontada tomorrow night, please just let me know from now, man. Because if you do it, we'll enjoy the night. It'll be amazing. Shameless agendas can run, but the final. I don't want to play Yalmao on the final, but it is where it is. You better make sure you come home with that. Likewise, you don't really want to play Inter, but if Inter go through, pull off is it really an upset? But if they pull up an upset, we lost to them in the league phase of the Champions League. Maybe, just maybe, isolated to 90 minutes. Saka might score a screamer. Rice might do 3 kicks. We could with the Champions League, man. But yeah, away from my Arsenal dreaming, kickoffs already happened. And Barca could be in already here. Ferran Torres has won a corner for his side. But it's offside, it wouldn't have counted. But that would be good. An early Barcelona goal, purely because as a neutral, it will shell shock the fans, isn't it? And even that, psychologically, how do Arsenal approach it? Because obviously 1-0 is dark already. If you concede, God forbid, but if you can see the second goal, a goal on the night, and it's 2-0 on aggregate, obviously you got a mountain of a task. But how are we going to react? Be an interesting game of football today. I can't lie, I might change up my prediction. I didn't even give one. 1-1 extra time. 1-1 extra. Epic. 2-2 extra time. I suggest you get comfortable, man. I think this is going all the way. Maybe I want penalties as well. I want to see people crying about missing a pen, man. I shouldn't really, because it happened to my star boy. Ball over the top from Inter, signaling their intent, but it was poor. And I have to say it again, Szczesny Chesney is playing for Barcelona in 2025 in the semi-final. You can do anything in this life. So is Eric Garcia, to be fair. Eric Garcia, speaking of the devil, earns a throw-in for Barcelona. Best case, Barca lose and we win our match. I can't call this one. Gonna have to find a way. I don't want to play Barca though, man. I actually, you know what? F it. I actually think we're coming from behind tomorrow. I don't know if that means we'll go through, but I actually think we're going to do the comeback thing at some point. Yeah, have you seen the way Declan Rice is speaking? Saying we got to have big balls and we're all behind Martin Odegaard and we're backing the boys. And I can't lie, shout out Odegaard. And I know I'm not saying you need to be like Rice, but on and off the field, Rice is moving like the captain, man. I'm sure you're doing stuff behind the scenes, but as an ignorant fan or fan base, we need to see certain things. Barcelona, again, the Barca, man, like giving the ball away very cheaply. Hansi Flick, oh, boy, he looks serious. It's nearly impossible to predict this match. Have a go. Have a go, people. Smash the like button while you're here. Denzel Dumfries, you scored a brace at the Camp Nou. You got to get them pictures framed up. They're the things that when he has grandkids, they're going to think he lied. Anyways, he's got a throw in here. Who's he found? Marcus Thuram. I'm not going to lie, man. I'll say sorry to Marcus Thuram because a lot of when I do the videos, you lot used to say, would you take Marcus Thuram at Arsenal? When obviously we ain't got no one at this moment. So at this point in time, I would. But I used to kind of not rate him. I rate him a lot more. But it don't matter how good you're doing at Inter and all of that. You'll just never be my cup of tea as a footballer, man. You're a player. You're just not. You could be in the squad, but you want to spend how much they're going to ask for? Like, the football's crazy, especially from an English side. 89 million. DG, are you snaking us for our second leg tomorrow? Just asking. Listen, 11:30 as it stands. Reaction stream settings. I don't want to go to Pens, that PSG keeper in a joke. Listen, big up David Raya. But the penalty shootout since the, what was it? I swear we won on penalties against Porto. He's been looking through Gazy. Yalmao is getting warm. And DeMarco is saying, you're not doing this for a second time. He's fouled him. He's left a late one. We've all been there as a fullback. You got one more challenge before you get booked. To be fair, it comes down to pride playing against Yalmao, man. Kicking him ain't going to do nothing because he's going to keep ripping you. But you might have to say to him, listen, do that stuff over there. Like, you might have to snake a teammate because he can go central, he can go down the flanks, he's got good balance. So it's not surprising, but very strong even in the senior game. I think at some point he'll play central, man. Maybe in a 10. Could even be a forward. Already is the best player in the world at right wing. Is Timber really fit, or were the pics of him in training just for publicity / dark arts? Honestly, I don't know, because Calafiori is apparently in training. 9 a.m. tomorrow, we're gonna go over the Arsenal news and preview the game. It is our Champions League final tomorrow. Got a lot of players that need to step up, man. It comes down to pride, because you might not be in the semi-final again. Barcelona advancing for this is a great one too. Okay, Dani Almo. He's played it to Rafinha. What could have been a promising move ended up being a terrible one. Barcelona have won it back. I'm not quite sure what Jan Sommer did. To be honest, the game's happening too quick for me to commentate on because Lautaro Martinez has won it back for his side and then he's lost it. And it's here with the star boy Yalmao. He's pulled it to the back post. Oh, the idea was there. The application wasn't quite, man. Allow it, man. Big star wear. Big star wear. You're doing too much. Appreciate you, lot. I can't forget where I came from. I still back Odegaard as a captain, but Rice is a better speaker, more passion and intent behind his words. Odegaard could learn from him. I hear you, Sadiq, but Odegaard might not be that guy. You just might not be that guy. You got Yalmao, who's, not effing and blinding, but mentally with it, kind of leading by example. You got Pedri, who's might not shout, but shows extreme leadership at Barcelona. And then you've probably got in around the side a couple more shouters. So you need that anyways, but Odegaard, just whatever your captain style is, just captain. But I would say the best thing you could do, Odegaard, is just start playing well. Obviously, there's a lot of fans who care about who's the captain and there's some genuine points around it, but let's have it right, man. We're football fans. Before we talk about all that stuff, if Odegaard was playing out of his skin, which he needs to get back to doing, not that no one cares, but no one cares. Nobody cares. It's just... Of course, you're wearing the captain's armband. You deserve even more scrutiny purely off that. We stand by the player, but obviously it sucks at this moment in time and all things are up for debate. I wish we had someone else that could compete and take you out the firing line. But once you start putting in the performances, nobody cares again. Football fans are fickle, man. Bastoni, he's a quality centre-half, isn't it? I mean, there's two managers with great systems, man. Hakan Çalhanoğlu has that switch of play to Denzel Dumfries was on. It's just unfortunate. Any chance Yalmao falls off at 20? I don't think so. The only thing with these players is, they're only going to play more and more games. Like the fat cats that make the decisions where it comes to football, they're only going to make more tournaments and more games at club and country. And they're young. They're playing like what? This very game where we're you know, the first leg, Yamal put on a masterclass at like 17, 18. That's his 100th game already for Barcelona. I don't know how many times he's played for Spain, but substantially. If you get a South African VPN, there's Spotify TV on YouTube that shows quite a lot of games, Champions League, Copa del Rey. I big up the South Africans, man. I respect the hustle, man. It's possible to predict this game. Inter will score 1 goal, then part the biggest bust to have ever been seen before. Can't lie, man. I know Enrique ain't going to do this, but I just hope Enrique has his little... Ironically, Arteta does it. Pep does it. No, the overthinking stuff. Like, Pep's the sort of manager. Everything he's done to get him to a Champions League final, he'll do that. But when it gets to the final, he'll switch it all up. I'm hoping Enrique tries to park the bus. If they park the bus, I think we're in, you know. If they try to do the over-defensive thing, which they're not going to do, but this is a hope. If honestly, I think they're going to do exactly what they did in the first leg. I think they're prepared to weather the storm, as should we. I think the fans are going to be making it difficult. And I think if I'm Luis Enrique, I don't force it, but these man, they might crumble. You know, the fans have been on to them, yada, yada, yada. If you score when the chance presents itself and they're 2 goals down, how are they going to react? They're going to have to throw people forward. And if it goes into a straight fight, we've obviously got a couple of weapons. Yalmao is crazy. You shouldn't be doing that to Mkhitaryan. Yalmao's sick, but I'm not counting that. The guy's like 70. No respect for his elders. Yalmao, chill off, man. They got Mkhitaryan. He didn't deserve that. Pedri, best centre mid in the world. Yalmao is the best, man. Listen, if you don't want to hear me gassing Yalmao, I suggest you leave now. He's cold, man. In the day and age of football robots and all that kind of stuff, he plays football as it should be, as does Pedri. Says Fabregas, chat to them, man. Chat to them, man. You got no reason to make the move that I'm suggesting, but chat to them. Yalmao and Pedri. I'll even take for me Lopez. Pedri has found Olmo. Pedri squares it. Where's the Barca players? Hit it, lad. Left back. Make a name for yourself. You're not going to make it. They're going to sell you at the end of the season. It's like you eyed it up and then you could put a half-hearted cross into the box. That's how you make a name for yourself. Lautaro Martinez, who apparently was a fitness doubt going into this. Not the best of balls by him, but Denzel Dumfries turns a horrible pass into a good one. See the left back? The left back's definitely going to get booked. You're not going to make it. Dumfries has sent him shot. You should have shot. I've been there as a fullback. You start getting a nosebleed. You're feeling yourself after scoring a brace. That left back for Barcelona, you're the luckiest man on the planet. After shoddy play in the final third, you've been ripped by a fullback. Cruyff, and then he dashed you like a dog. You're not going to get a better number than 35. This is going to be a good game. Football's opening up, man. Smash the like button. This Yalmao guy's got way too much energy. And when you deep it, people try it like he gets the Saka thing on steroids where it's like 5-6 players next to him. And that's why I like him, because you give him space, you get ripped, but you can do low blocks. He can play neat 1-2s and whatnot. One thing that I don't think he's ever going to get his credit for it, to be fair, his final ball. Very good eye for a pass. Rafinha, complete opposite, really. He's giving it away. Mkhitaryan, Barella. We should have signed Barella's cold as well, but there's some big boys out there at Barca, man. Inter Milan have given it away cheaply. To be fair, Barcelona have probably been the team with the most possession, asking vague questions in this opening 10 minutes. You knew this was going to be that periods in the game, but if you're Inter Milan in an ideal world, first 10 minutes, you want this to be you. Gets the fans, not that they're not onside. I said Gerard Martin is the weak link in the team. These are the games that make you in it. These are the games that make you. I don't know when he set out his season, if he planned to break into the Barca squad. You're sold. Yeah, I'm trying to be positive about the Martin guy. He's very lucky his pass didn't get intercepted. Needs to sort it out. Lamine Yamal shows he's human, giving it away cheaply. Hakan Çalhanoğlu's giving it away. Fortunately for him to have the ball. He's not helping me, man. Barca will unlock that defense like Michael from Prison Break. Don't underestimate Barca. I don't think anyone can underestimate Barcelona. I don't want to sound fickle. But is it low-key? Is it Barcelona's time to take over Spain again? And maybe European football, especially if they obviously win the Champions League this year. Because Real Madrid obviously still got good players and that, but it's looking a bit shaky. It's looking like Barca got some stability. The only thing maybe stopping them is years of financial whatever they were doing, because mama, it's cool, man. I completely forgot Ronald Araujo was at Barcelona. just seen what the right back did. Left back, but I hear it. Last night I had a dream, Arsenal winning 4-1, and also today was losing in a match 6-1. Came on and won 6-2. It's a brazy dream. Wrong. Jan Sommer. Can I be honest, people? In the modern day, I know goalkeepers need to pass the ball and that, but just allow it, man. Just be a goalie, bro. That's probably why I kind of still have a bias towards Courtois and Alisson. They obviously can play, but I don't really like these keepers. Raya's my guy, but it's just a general thing. I don't like these keepers that low-key think they're centre mids, man. Chat, would you take Rodrigo Arsenal this summer? I don't know if I'm included in the chat, but nonetheless, I'm going to say yes. Messi will hold my son when he's getting baptized. I need that Yalmaus. My son, you're moving mad. You're moving mad. To my unborn son, as soon as you come out of my wife's belly, you are watching football. We're doing football. It's football. I want you to be a footballer, but I just don't want you to be shit. My son can't be the last pick in PE. I refuse that. I've seen it. It's never been me. Inter Milan have won the ball back. Lautaro Martinez, always Thuram offside. If he's onside, Inter could take the lead here. Inter Milan, Thuram, you can never convince me he's good. You can never convince me. He's lucky the offside flags come up. You can never. It's very late call from the linesman. He's rubbish, man. He's rubbish, man. You would have been offside anyways, and I don't know, looking at the replay, but you was through on goal. You've tried to do too much. You've made Chesney look wavy. Shout out Chesney, man. I'm including the chat. One love, man. Come on, man. Hold your run. You might score. Tips the game on its head. Frankie de Jong, who I'd love at Arsenal, but I don't know, man. You're captain, but is it the Odegaard captain? Pedri. Such a player. Pedri. Has he found Rafinha? Oh, Pedri just can't make the pass. Denzel Dumfries sees it out. Throw into Inter Milan. Still no goals in this opening 13 minutes. Smash the like button if you have it. DG realistic targets that Arsenal should be looking at this summer. Ryan Cherky, if he's really available for 25, 30 million. Embuemo, Gyökeres. Shout out Thuram though, man. Imagine that. You was obviously an incredible footballer. Your two sons are doing well. Crazy. Thuram done too much. I've seen guys in the Ballers League do better 1v1 finish. You know what? Ballers League, I've seen some very disrespectful finishes. Some very good intricate play bits of skill, man. Boy, they should do a charity match, man. Let me play for 10 minutes. I'm getting sent off if someone tries to flip-flop. I can't lie. There's too many cameras. Rafinha, surely he's offside. What do I know? Play continues. Pedri's the closest thing we've got to Iniesta, innit? Lamine Yamal tries to put on his favoured left. Does. Shot hits Jan Sommer in the stomach. I think Yamal is playing this game with a couple injuries. He's not fit. Wouldn't surprise me. At this point in the season, that's for both teams, really, and many clubs. Like, how many players probably fully fit? But they've been battered and bruised. And someone like Yamal, you're getting kicked like all the Salah, Saka, Yamal. You're getting kicked from pillar to post. Good bit of skill from Hendrik Mkhitaryan. Lautaro Martinez has been dropping very deep and trying to make people. He's doing quite well. He just couldn't find DeMarco. To be fair to Chesney, he's very proactive on this and came off his line. Bastoni's blushes have been spared as his teams won it back, but he just had one horrible first touch. And he's made up for it as he finds Denzel Dumfries. I want to see how both teams react when a goal goes in. Barcelona have had 61% of the ball, apparently. Inter Milan have had just 39%. It's not percentages that win games. Mkhitaryan, he's living a movie. He's done well. Thuram, you're not going to make it if you... This guy's shit, man. He's rubbish, man. There's no offside flag. No, I hate when guys take terrible shots and they start doing this. Oh, it wasn't close. Great play from Mkhitaryan. What the hell is that? Now, fair enough, you're a professional footballer. I'm just an armchair expert, but that's why I'm here chatting shit on YouTube and you're making it. You're meant to be able to score, or at least hit the bloody target. No. If Inter go out, for your sake, I hope that doesn't come to haunt you, because you're going to be up all night thinking about that. I'm at the gym. I'll be tuning in and out. Big up yourself, man. A man went to pick up the gym, like mental health and that. But you're in the gym when this is going on. Crazy. Crazy. Meaty, man. Meaties. You can't look try to gaslight me into rating certain man. I can't rate him. Obviously, he's a good player, but nah, man. It's the way he's taking the finishes. The left back of Barcelona, Martin, to be fair, still dead, but positive. We can discuss who we want, but know this, it will be a bunch of tier 3 and lower dons with market opportunity added Trossard et al. In the circle, you might be right, man, but let's have some optimism, man. We didn't expect we get Alexis and Ozil. I know. Mkhitaryan's got the ball on this left-hand side. Oh, that's a ball. Unlucky. It's great defending on the recovery from Martinez of Barcelona. Martinez up against Martinez. To be fair, though, I would like stars and all of that, and I think we need 1-2 players that are ready-made stars, but no disrespect to Salah, Mane, all of these guys, but they weren't spoken about as world-class and all that when they were at Liverpool. And several, actually, when City bought them, they were all just, City bought half these players. They were just seen as very good players. You get a bunch of them together, you got a good team. And do we need said tier, ultra level to improve us, being devil's advocate? Be interesting, man. I'll be very disappointed if I don't see a striker, centre mid, and a left back. I'll be vexed. I purposely left out a certain position. I do think we need that. It's also on the left hand side. I just have a sneaky feeling they're not going to do that. I don't know if the rumors are right, but there's rumors coming out today. Nico Williams might need surgery post-season. Now, obviously, you could still buy him, but should bring me Gyökeres and Mbeumo, man. Ryan Cherky. Job market is so cooked. Can't even pattern a little retail job because all the graduates are working there because they can't pattern grad jobs. Stress, man. At least I got some sort of employment. Be thankful. Learn as much skills as you can and never give up, man. Everything's cooked in this country. Everything's cooked. Housing cooked. Job market cooked. Everything is cooked, unfortunately. And it's only going to get worse. Everything is cooked. If people can't buy houses, can't have secure employment, bro, it's not a good look for the economy, man. Mkhitaryan did that. It's a corner. Okay, I allow you. Barcelona with some bit of defending to do. This wing-back system is working well against Barca's high line. And that's why it's such an interesting battle when you get to these kind of stages in the Champions League, man. Like, you see the respectfully, Arteta, like, this is serious, guys. Like, Luis Enrique and what he does, Simeone Inzaghi and what he does, Hansi Flick and what he does, they all play very different. You need to start watching the interviews with these guys talking about corner kick to Inter Milan. Surely there's a pen shout. In this day and age, someone looked like they got pulled to the ground there. If VAR want it, they can make that a call on the night. Yalmao with some defending. He's done well up against DeMarco. I don't think I'll say that too many times watching Yalmao. Yalmao's done well as he's found Pedri. Pedri's passing hasn't been the best in this opening exchanges. Maresca, Jacquiles and Gittins are more profile, but we need some big mentality monsters to take us over the line. Graham, unfortunately, I don't want to question our players in that regards, but I think you're bang on the money, man. Like, we need some more hardened guys. Like, no disrespect to everyone whose name is not Miles Lewis-Skelly, and obviously there's a couple exceptions to the rule in the team, but 18, 19-year-old, been a footballer for what, 8-9 months in the professional settings. And he's showing me a lot more leadership qualities in good and bad moments than a lot of men that have been here, played more games than he's probably made their debut before he could even walk. Right? Who do we really think is mentality? And mentality monsters is not shouting all the time. Cut the track, people, and let me know your thoughts on that. Thuram, horrible dive. This guy's rubbish, man. He's going to end up scoring, but he's rubbish, man. I'm with Fabio Capello. I like the Italian league, but go and pre the attackers that go over there and don't do what that are not really rated. They go over there and they start bagging. Inter could have scored there. Inter have woken up a bit and asking questions. Gittins is just another Madueke for me. Bro, I'm at the point. Get the player in and we'll praise and critique them, because there is that side of me that thinks if you don't, it's one thing me knowing what I want and me being able to, but if you don't get these guys, then who else are you going to get? It should be 1-0 Inter Milan. Denzel Dumfries. Lautaro Martinez goal. As the offside flag stayed down, he's had a look. Celebration. I beg someone clip up what I said. Lautaro Martinez is going to bag today. Inter Milan finally woken up and they've taken the lead. Denzel Dumfries with an assist. So what's that? 2 goals and 2 assists in 2 semi-final games against Barcelona. You got to remember, it's far from done. My 2-2 prediction in extra time is looking crazy. Barca gave it away so cheaply, so cheaply. Defenders have gone to sleep. Denzel Dumfries, you see? Thuram, how is a fullback's decision making better than yours? Squares it, bang, a goal up. I rate Dumfries because he knows if you don't square that, you have to score or shit. It's 1-0 Inter Milan. Internationale. Hey, accents and that. New commentator level unlocked. 0-0, boys. But we're in for a treat today, people. We're in for a treat. I'm not sold on Bayern Gittins. Yeah, Foxy's behave, man. Yeah, but that was when Italy was actually cold. The Italian league's not the same. It's entertaining and definitely the title race and that, but it's not the same. And even that, like, what is actually the strongest league of the top 5? Because you could argue it's Italy. I ain't got no stats to back this up, but I'm pretty sure there's been several, and obviously there's caveats. You know, the Prem's got bare money, but Italy feels like I've seen different kind of winners of the Serie A title more frequently. The title races are a bit more nail biting. You could say the Prem, but then I wouldn't necessarily say La Liga. But if Barcelona go win the Champions League and Real Madrid have been doing what they're doing, how do you look at it then? Of course, there's nuances behind it. I actually think the French league is underrated beyond the obvious because people don't talk about how physical that league is, especially for attackers. Barcelona, who are a goal down on the night. Inter Milan are winning 1-0 on the night, 4-3 on aggregate. They're in possession. Now, if you're Barcelona, you probably just keep doing the same things. Frankie de Jong. This is crazy. They could easily concede 5. I don't care what anyone says. Barca will struggle making top 4 in the PL playing this style. Nah, gee, I can't lie. Nah. Plus, you're forgetting Barcelona in the Premier League. They're going to get TV. They're going to get Premier League money. They're going to buy other league. Nah. They're fighting for the title still. With Hansi Flick as well, they're fighting for the title. They're definitely fighting for the title. Do you remember? But listen, shout out Rangers and shout out Celtic. But do you remember the rhetoric that Celtic and Rangers could get top 4? Some would say even potentially win the league. I'm taking Gyökeres and Buemo or Gyökeres/David as strikers next season to replace Jesus and Havertz. Who said they would rather Havertz than Jonathan David? Wasn't me. This style is crazy in the PLDG. But what is crazy about it? They play a high line. Everyone plays a high line. They move the ball fairly slow and patient. City do half of this BS. Obviously not the same. And Hansi Flick, what people forget, you know, Barca statistically run a lot more than that, but you can't get a German done and think it's not centered around working hard to a degree. Nah, they're fighting for the title still. They're fighting for the title, bro. They're fighting for the title. Listen, big up my club, Arsenal, but we've been complaining for 3 seasons and we've been quote unquote in title shots. Barca are doing stuff. It should be 1-1. How on God's green earth is it not 1-1? Barcelona appealing for handballs. Pedri's appealing for a handball. Because I like Pedri, I'm going to back it, but I don't know, geezer. Pardon me. Where's the shot? That's dead. You never know with certain clubs. They might get them calls there. La Liga is the best league. Premier League 2nd. Bundesliga 3rd. Portuguese League 4th. And then Liga. Inter Milan are a very well-drilled team. They don't even have any world-class players. Barca are on for a treble. Oh, VAR's having a look. Maybe the direct debit is cleared. I do always say I want drama. Let's see that again. That's dead, man. I don't blame Pedri. That's dead. That's dead. Yeah, man. That's dead. They had a penalty check. Check's over. You can't get a pen for that, man. That's silly. Barca in the PL would win titles, but they're not going on City 4-peats, DJ. I don't know about 4-peats. That's sort of stuff I believe it when I see it. But I'm just saying they would fight. All I said was they'll fight for the league. I genuinely think they'll fight for the league. I can't see anything. Obviously, every team has their own struggles and the system might not work on the day against certain teams and all that, but I don't see anything like, respectfully, I disagree with the comment about they would struggle to get top 4. Where, let's assume they're in the Prem this season. Is the top 5 race not on? Jan Sommer hooks it clear. Rangers and Celtic in the Prem would be competing for top 4 eventually with the same money, their fan base and atmosphere next level. Yeah, you're right. When you throw in that factor, yeah, they would. They would. They would. They would. Even that, man, like, football's kind of died, man. Like, Rangers Celtic, I still watch it, but it's not what it used to be when Scott Brown was there in that. Like, it's not what it used to be. Barcelona, Real Madrid, it's not what it used to be. A lot of things. Who doesn't watch Inter AC Milan? It's not what it used to be. Yalmao against DeMarco. Lamine Yalmao. Let's see what the Barcelona number 19 can do. Dani Almo couldn't quite read what he wanted there. Also, mentality monsters come in the form of managers too. Mikel is my manager for now, but we need successional planning. I do think Arteta's got to, like, purely for himself, like, forget Arsenal for a sec. You need to find certain other solutions, bro. And I think for you, I think just him as a manager, I think one of his biggest issues is he doesn't change things drastically when things are not going right. Like, he just, whatever he's prepared for, that's what he's going to stay with. That's a ball from Yalmao. Dani Almo, you need to do something. Almo, you're not going to make it. You're not going to dead. You didn't believe in yourself. Barcelona very slyly. Ferran Torres is playing in the semi-final. I know Lewandowski's injured, but striker. But yeah, you need mentality monsters, man. And that's the thing. Like, some of our players, I don't even think you like mentality. You're just not that. And we need that. We can have a couple guys that are a bit more softer, but unfortunately, there's too many players that, if I had a daughter, wouldn't mind marrying one of you and all of that, but you're not nasty enough. And there's Arsenal fans in the chat. There's other football fans in the chat. You can name your best players that have ever played for your football club. And I guarantee you the majority of them, if not all of them, they had a nasty little bit of an edge to them. Doesn't mean they were doing too much, but they all had that. Vieira had that. Henry had that. Ronaldo had that. Rooney defo had that. And then you had, obviously, them players that were top, but you had the Freddie Longbergs of this world, the Ray Parlers, not to the same level as them, but even someone like Edu, guys, that could be relied upon, as crazy as it sounds. Like the Darren Fletchers, the John O'Shea's. You need a squad of men you can rely on, and unfortunately, Arsenal. And it's quite damning because despite this, we've quote unquote been fighting for titles and 2 semi-finals and 3 years of a title race, but there's too many fair weather players in the team. There's too many players that I don't think lack ability. You go through periods of form, 3-4 games on the spin, you're going to play out your skin. We're that team who we might not win stuff, but we're going to be a big team and go down in folklore and do all of that. You will excel in that. Pedri's gone for a shot and shanked it wide. But for the 38 games, you're not a robot. Like, Saka's got that. That's about it out of all them attackers. Asterix, Ranieri's young and whatnot. We don't have that. And there's an element of football. As much as I hate numbers, you need numbers. You need to go into the season knowing I know we scored over 100 goals, but you need to know you got a bagsman that's getting 20. You need to know you got a winger that's going to do the Saka and Salah stuff. You need to know this guy might get 10, this one, that one. We got too many that you don't know. How many years have I said on my platform? The saddest thing is we know we're going to score goals, but you don't know who's going to score the goals. Obviously, with the set pieces, couple unsung heroes, Rice is adding goals to his game. But for the majority of it, it's not enough. Barcelona have won the ball back into that's terrible defending, and you live to fight another day, but that's terrible. Can't afford to go to sleep there. Deluded always showing up. Big up, man. It's been a while. Hope you've been well. Jimmy, appreciate you. Where you been, man? Nice to see you back, but you remembered about me now. You found them other content creators you was with over there and it was dead, and now you came back in it. No. I hate that we spend more than triple buying our players, and Inter is still this cold. At the end of the day, these men want to play ball. That's a good corner from Barcelona. Jan Somers punched it. No one was really challenging the goalie there. Lauren was one. Lauren was a bit too mad as well. Like Keown, of course. I do think in general, I don't want to sound like I'm Graham Souness, but I think society is, we're going to go left, but I think the average male is a bit softer towards than they used to be. And Football Mirror Society, I think it's gone a bit sad. Like, I think it's gone too much the other way of coddling and that. And I do think that must be that, you throw in the fact that realistically, if you play for an academy, yeah, you're going to play in preseason tournaments and all of that. But how many games mean anything? You could argue up until, obviously, there's FA Youth Cup, there's all of that. But you could argue Wanyeri and Miles Lewis-Skelly just using Arsenal. These are the first couple of months of that games actually meaning something. Managers get sacked, scrutiny. You don't get that at 21s. You're just fulfilling fixtures. And when you throw in that kind of thing, guys are just so, look, you get the other guards and the Phil Fodens, like they're ballers. But have they got that? And if you haven't got that, you need to kind of be Lionel Messi if I'm honest. We need a gunman up front, Bumpy, 100%. It's one thing talking about Thierry Henry and them kind of levels of players, but we used to have a little Aubameyang there. There was Adebayo. There was Van Persie. Yeah, Van Persie probably is whatever 2 years at United. Probably 4 years I felt Van Persie. So he's been a good player, but I thought he was a top striker. I said the last two at Arsenal, wherever he did at United till he fell off. We used to have them kind of guys. Ain't got that. You need someone that's inevitable. And I keep saying this, as much as we praise performances when we win and when we lose, you go over it. To a degree, sometimes across a 38-game season, you just need to be able to win when you've been shit, like everything's gone wrong. We should have lost today. We need to 3 points. And with that, you need good players. Obviously, Liverpool have been great this season. They've walked the league and whatnot. It's not their business what Arsenal or anyone else was doing. I guarantee you, if you ask Arne Slot and their players, there's probably been a couple of wins there where nothing's gone to plan. And we've won games not playing well, but we don't have that ability on a consistent basis. We won, we're vexed, we won, let's keep it moving. It's still 1-0 to Inter Milan, people. Mkhitaryan. Oh, Bastoni. The touch was bad, but he was going on a marauding run, the centre half, man. Prem should be the best league in the world. When you see relegated clubs making more money than the majority of clubs around the world, English teams should dominate Europe, but they don't. It's true. It's true. Dan Casey's having a very good season at youth level, man. Nice to see him scoring goals. Very good technically. Don't know if he'll make the grade here. Probably not, but set for a good career. And you never know. We hope he can. Big up DG and all the chat. Hope we're all doing well, Mike. We're good, man. Yan Mal, Eric Garcia, that's a ball. It should be 1-1. How's it not 1-1? Goal kick to Inter Milan. Barca have had their chances. Ferran Torres, don't let Eric Garcia talk to you like that. Slightly, Eric Garcia is right. That's a ball. But what did we say in the first leg? There was regardless of the fact that they scored 3, we kept saying that's a Lewandowski finish. This reminds me of our match versus Inter. We knew it was going to be a different kind of game. Barca's defense is dead. To be fair, on paper, it's nothing to scream and shout about, but you can't say that. They ain't dropped no clangers. Well, the goal they conceded, lapse in concentration. The San Siro is rocking. I'd love to be there, man. It is rocking. Do you reckon Saliba will go to Madrid at some point? DC Gooner, 1,000,000%, bro. 1,000,000%. Even if he stays for 6 years, we win everything like what Trent's done. It's just written. It's just the trajectory. You're going to end up playing for Real Madrid. If not, it's Barcelona. If they get back to what they were, you're going to play for one of them. You're just destined to play for one of them teams that wants to win the Champions League every week. Yeah, man. Let's just win stuff while he's here. Oh, Yalmao. Oh. DeMarco's defended better. He has kicked him a lot. But that's the thing. Yalmao's been getting that his whole life. Kicked up straight away. The PL product in terms of quality should be much better. It should. It should. If Arsenal set on these Euro teams, they will concede 3+, but we're too conservative. And I don't mean this in a disingenuous way, but a team's a reflection of the manager. I do think, I don't know, man, because I'm not saying you're better than these managers, because I do think to a degree you're kind of from the same school of thought as a Pep Guardiola and Luis Enrique, but is it good them men were kind of good footballers and you as a reball, because you don't just need to add some drip. Because obviously it's different, but Luis Enrique is doing it with like lit players, man. I'm not saying we haven't got good players, but part of me just feels we need a couple of players with more ability, man. Like Pedri, Daliamo, delays, finds Yamal, who's about to bag. No, he's not. What is going on with Barcelona's finishing today? Really, they should be back in the game. Inter Milan living dangerously. I would take Balde and Conde from that Barca defense. Yeah, players that are not there. Balde is probably a big miss from the start. No, people, you lot are violating YouTube. How have we only got 52 likes? You're taking the piss, aren't you? Big up to you lot. You have hit the like button. We can't get to 100. Damn, I missed the goal. Bloody food delivery. Don't know the football is on times like this. I hate being wow. It's calm, man. There's replays. We need big game players like Jogba. Exactly. Like, how many big game players do we have? Or big game players I would rely on in that squad? I'll be brutally honest. Raya, because even when you make mistakes like against United, you don't feel sorry for yourself. Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, Timber White, Lewis Skelly. To be fair, I wouldn't want to play you in big games, but I'm gonna allow you. You've earned because you've patterned up a bit. You're not in the same level, but Kiwi, you know what? We're gonna hold off on that. Do you know what? Unpopular opinion, Kai Havertz. I've got a million criticisms about why we signed Kai Havertz, why he shouldn't be here. I think his mentality is there. I don't think he's scared. Like I don't think I can't say you're not with it. Marino, you can be part of the squad. Sacks, of course. Might miss someone out. Oh, Denzel Dumfries. Barella tried to volley it. Again, it's ricocheted off the Barca defense. Thomas, but that's not enough, man. You need 11. It's not in the script for Barca to win here. You said we're winning the Champions League, boy. So I don't want to hear nothing from you because you changed your mind. Barca playing like Wolfsburg in that kit. Sometimes you know when you overplay too hard. That's Barca today. They need Lewandowski. Well, they probably don't, but these half chances, Mkhitaryan, it's a good half volley from him. They need, at the end of the day, you got to take your chances. And they, to be honest with you, I'm quite surprised Barca haven't at least scored 2 or 3. You know, Mendes and Hakimi are a bit special. The only thing that pees me off about Hakimi is he gives, like, as an Arsenal fan, he gives you a lot of space in behind. I don't think we exploited that. Even the use of Nuno Mendes, he was probably in a back three, like in possession for PSG more than probably I expect. Well, I definitely expected. Rafinha, he's looking like tonight so far. He's looked like the Rafinha that when he first joined Barca. Barella goes back home to Jan Sommer. He just clears his lines. Well, not really. A lot of height, not really distance. PSG's defense is not like Inter's. I think we're going to get some chances against PSG, but the question is, are we going to take them? Exactly. We said that before the first leg. My only hope is to see go back to what it kind of was before, obviously, we approached the PSG game. Like, hopefully, I guess what I'm saying is Rice back in the 8, Marino back up front. I'd personally go Martinelli, Trossard, cool off on the bench. Obviously, Saka's there. And Saka looked very good, like, immediately after his return. I do think in the last the whole team's been playing dead recently, to be fair. But he's now, after the excitement and the adrenaline, he's now looking like somebody that, you know, was out for 2-3 months. Just want a Spartans performance tomorrow. We go out, cool. The rival fans can say what the hell they want, but like, just don't get scared in that, man. Assuming PSG beat us tomorrow, how many more seasons left in our club before the players stop believing? Can't imagine they'd take much more than second place finishes. I think if the summer doesn't go to plan, from certain players, I'm looking around what's going on. Because that's all you can ask for. You know, there's no guarantee you're going to win trophies, but we've winged it this season. Anything that's played out for Arsenal this season, good or bad, we winged it in the summer. We didn't do what we needed to do. Look how deadline day happened. Oh, Inter could be in here. To be fair to Thuram, it's good hold-up play by him. There's only one further man forward for Inter, and Denzel Dumfries has no one to aim for. He's won a throw-in, though. We've got to go out on our shield tomorrow. Exactly. Dumfries is 30, I can't lie. He's like a better Wan-Bissaka. The Arsenal boys got to have the nuts. Declan the Destroyer going to do it big time. I hope so. DG, would you say Gittins should be in the England squad? And if not, why are we going for these guys? He's got an earnest spot in the England side. And I don't know why we're going for these guys, but there's the side of if they don't go and get Nico Williams, if they don't get him, what the big man don't like it, but who else are they going to do? What else are we going to do? In Bert, we trust. I'd rather just buy some random Brazilians, but not like Marquinhos. It should be. How is it not 2-0 Inter Milan? The corner's not been cleared amicably by Barcelona, and it's fallen to Hakan Calhanoglu. And I think we all throw-in. I think we all expected it to go in. How? Poor from him. I'm being kind of hot. No, it is poor for someone of his quality. And he knows what a big miss it is. If summer does go to plan, how long we giving that team? I can't lie, bro. I'll ease off you lot a lot more. Because as you know, I'm all about intention. But you need to win a trophy. Obviously, I prefer you to win the Prem. Prefer you to win the champs. We all know how the goalposts move. But I need you to get some silverware because I think we've winged it this season. And whether I like it or not, whatever, I'm not here to act like it was better or worse. We found ourselves in 2 semi-finals. We know what happened in the league. And it's all credit to United, but it's our fault we went out in the FA Cup. The FA Cup it's our trophy. Mkhitaryan, Lautaro Martinez, that's a fantastic tackle. Whoa, I don't know. Lautaro Martinez is rolling around in agony. I thought it was a fantastic tackle by Kubasi. I don't know. Ref is having none of it. I don't know. I think it's a fantastic tackle by the young Kubasi. I don't know. Eric Garcia. Barca are going to score, before the end of the half, aren't they? Ex-Arsenal derby, Chesney v Mkhitaryan. Well, at least somebody's winning. At least someone's winning the champs. What's happening here? Or is VAR getting involved? Lautaro Martinez is still done. The ref stopped the game. Hey, brother, if you're not going to do the penalty thing, there's no point delaying it for this. How's that? I don't know. That angle was booky. I don't know, man. Different angle. Initially, I thought it was a good tackle. Different angles are showing me different things. I don't know. Because that angle looked like a pet. I don't know. Kubasi might be in trouble, Initially, I thought it wasn't a pen. The first replay they showed, I thought it wasn't a pen. The second one from a different angle, I'm like, I need to see if you got the ball. I need to see that one again. I thought it was a good tackle, as you lot heard, but I don't know. Let's see it again. I think he might be in trouble, No, he doesn't get the ball. It actually comes off Lautaro's boot. Again, the angles are showing me different. Barcelona. You could be in trouble, They do say don't go to ground like that as a young player. He might learn. He's long, He's out. He's doing the job. Baldy's doing the job, Bobby on the beat. He's going. You're shook. You're not going to do it. To be fair, I didn't think Arsenal was going to get a pen against Real Madrid at their place. You won't do it. You're going to bottle it. Has he got the ball? No, I don't think he's got it. I don't think he's got the ball, man. I think Lautaro's got his right peg there and he's moved it. I think it's a pen. And it is a penalty. I'm seeing good football. I'm seeing drama. Hansi Flick going mad. That's one where I'm sure when you see the replay, you know the madness. And as good as Kubasi is, that's why you don't go to grand. Big up DJB. It is a pen, my friend. Pedri and the Barcelona's protests are going to fall on deaf ears. Who the hell is that they're showing? Fair enough, Lautaro Martinez. What's he vexed about? Who's taking it? Can the man them not take the pen, please? Thuram, don't show off. Leave that to the Capitano. By the rules, it's a pen, but the game's gone. I'm not going to lie. When you watch the replay, he hasn't touched the ball. If he's made a tackle and not touched the ball, then it is. I'm not going to lie. In real time, I don't think it's a pen. But fair enough. Hakan Çalhanoğlu, who missed a golden chance to put Inter 2 goals up. Can he do it? This will be a remontada for the ages. I think you're going to miss, I think Chesney's going to back that out. I think you might crumble. You're not going to make it. I hope you score because it makes this dramatic. But you look scared. Maybe it's a poker face. The run-up looks dead as well. Imagine the pressure, though. He did touch the ball. I'm not going to lie. It didn't look like he did. I need to see it 100 more times. I don't know, man. Mkhitaryan sent Chesney the wrong way. Inter Milan have 2 goals. Boy. It's looking like an Arsenal Inter Milan Champions League final. Fair enough, man. Good spot. To me, I'm looking at it. It still doesn't look like he's got anything on it. I need to see it 100 times. Boy, I guess there's a bit of romance with a decision going against Barcelona in the European game. And I'm not quite sure, the Barca players are still surrounding the ref, and the Serbi's getting into verbal. There's handbags. What's going on? Come on, man. We know the penalties went in. We want to see the handbags and the carnage. Cameramen not doing their jobs, man. Do you think practicing in pens every day would make that situation easier? To a degree, because confidence comes from practice, isn't it? But then, because obviously, if you know you've been working on penalties and you got a penalty, regardless, you should be somewhat confident. But at the same time, training is very different to being in a game, innit? It's like boxers. You can hit the pad as great as you think you are and dodge it and all of that. The pads don't hit back. What's going on, man? I'm not quite sure what's going on with Inter and Barca players. I don't know what's going on at this point. Bro, it's a clear pen. The Toro got the ball first. Rookie mistake by Kabasi. Look how Martinez put his leg to get that penalty. Yeah, he bought it. That's what street smart players do. He thought it was Puyol. Gonna have to learn. In Barbados, it looks like he touched the ball first. Just we're gonna have to see it several times, man. Some of you are saying it's a pen. The majority of you are saying he got the ball. My initial reactions were he got the ball, but I've been swayed. I think it is a pen. I don't know. Big pressure. It's massive pressure. I've never been in that situation, but just pick a spot. Just pick a spot and don't change your mind. I've always said though, like, if I was taking a penalty first in the penalty shootout, I'm gonna go straight down the middle. That's the only time I wouldn't, because my plan is just smash it. Normally just hard and low in any corner, because normally sometimes the keep saves get away. But I just always have thought, obviously, if you don't make it bait, the first penalty in the penalty shootout, surely the keeper's gonna dive. Like, surely, I've never been a keeper, but surely he's gonna dive. He's not gonna stay still. First penalty, he's gonna want to like. So if you just put it down the middle, could be all right. Barca or Spancy Spurs, they can't be Spurs, man. They win stuff. Love being in the penalty shootouts. I don't. I can't lie. I don't like pens. The goal feels smaller. Feels like I'm sweating. It's that walk up as well. I don't like it, man. Bottom corners all day. My thing, just pick up the ball, look at the floor, stare the keeper in his eyes. It's hard and low, man. Barca hype force at Inter. I've been saying they'll win it. All people always sleep on Inter. I'm surprised. What you saying, Marcel? He's not crying about Trent. This Barca style was the craziest highlight I've ever seen. Very entertaining, though. Oi, it's half time. I think there's swingers going on. Technical staff for both teams on the pitch. Go on. Hey, bang him. Lautaro Martinez and Inagio Martinez of Barcelona doing the chatting. Then again, I'm a striker, so it makes sense. You're a rugby striker, man. You're one of them facilitating strikers, innit? You're not a bagsman. I've not, Riley, that's the first time I've heard you've ever say you're a striker and you've been here for time. You're dead. Work hard for the team. I can tell you're fraudy. You've not once how many goals have you got? You ain't got 20 goals this season. If you ain't got 20 goals, I don't want to hear it, lad. Drama. And it just makes it better for us. It's a big halftime for both teams, to be fair. Barca are losing their tempo. It's over for them. They're going to have to find it. Inter do have some units. And it was kicking off. It makes the second half more entertaining. What have we made of the first half, folks? It's been good, man. Arts for drama, arts for entertainment, arts for goals as a neutral. I'm cool with that. People, come on. 73 likes. We're flirting with 100. Who do you prefer in the final? Inter, to be fair. I don't play Yarmel. Do I come across as true? I don't know. You've never once said you're a striker. You've now said it at 8:49 on the 6th of May 2025. You've been following for a couple of years, man, and we appreciate your support, man. But I don't know, man. DG, what is the most you'll pay for Kudus? 50 in current form. When have I ever cried? The very fact that you're sending paragraphs, got him. And how long before he starts saying Arsenal? Whenever I cried about Trent, don't do that, man. Always come here and said, once the real Don stays, I'm happy anyone else could rid us. It's true, but I'm not going to lie. It's banter, Marcel. But why are Liverpool fans? Like, again, disclaimer, I can't tell them how to feel on that. But it just feels like watching the social media Liverpool fans are doing way too, even Jamie Carragher are doing way too much. Like the man allegedly has said he wants a new challenge, wants to be outside his comfort zone. Liverpool and Real Madrid allegedly was his dream. It's Real Madrid. It's not like he's left. It's not like, I don't know about my club, but it's not like if Saka left tomorrow or Saliba, like you're wondering, could we have won a Premier Champs? He's done it a couple of times over. And even like when they say he tarnishes his legacy, I'm not saying he wouldn't, but clearly if he wants to move, you think a man doesn't know this? He still wants to go for whatever reason. DG, who would be our 5 for pens? Not a clue, but if I had to pick penalty take, fuck it, we even got 5 pen takers. Saka. As we know, it's a bit scary sometimes, but Sacks. For the mentality, I can't lie. I don't even know if Miles Lewis Skelly can take a penalty, but just for the mentality, you're gonna have to take one. Declan Rice, you're gonna take one. Odegaard, whether you like it or not, you're gonna take one. And fuck it, David Rao. I just have a feeling Raya can take pens. I know it's mad. Not gonna lie, if not for the defenders in our league, I'd take Latoro. So with man. Saka, wait, why the defenders? Saka, Rice, Odegaard, Partey, right? Oh, Partey. I don't know, man. I don't know. Partey, I don't know. You look like you might try to be a hero, go top bins or something, man. I don't even really want Odegaard to take one, but you're the captain, bro. You have to. You have to. Scary, man. Trent is good, but he ain't that good. Liverpool fans are too emotional. Now, I understand the emotion, but like, mainly, I guess, from Jamie Carragher, like, it's doing way too much. Like, stop telling Liverpool fans how to feel. I wish everyone was extended that. Yeah, if we see Inter in the final, it's long. Nah, man. We get to the finals coming on. Yeah, Raya's been moving. But then again, you're asking Raya to make saves, and I'll bite your hand off for penalties against PSG at this moment in time because we're behind and whatnot. But though the rumours known for the penalty thing, Raya after the Porto penalty shootout, it's been a bit. Even though I think fans are doing a bit too much, like with the United one, for example, because I shouldn't have went there. Saka, Raya, Skelly, Martin, Marino. You know what, Marino? Go on then. If Arsenal get to the final, they'll win. Tell them again, man. Saka can't disappear like the home leg. Chill, man. And Martinelli actually has to pick up his head and attack the defender and finish his dinner. Silly. And at the end of the day, it's not to say Trent doesn't care and whatnot, but about not being a legend and wanting to be held in the highest regard. But you want to have no regrets as a footballer. Like if Real Madrid came calling and he said, no, you know, I want to stay at Liverpool to the end. That's cool if he genuinely wants that. But clearly, if he said no and signed a new deal, that would stay with him for the rest of his days, really. And obviously, he's had a great career, done great things and whatnot. But you'd always think, what if? It's just like with Arsene Wenger. Like, and to be honest, well, let's not make this about Wenger. In short, as much as I like the guy, in short, you know, it's like when Wenger's always saying, I could have managed England, France, Real Madrid, You must sit there and think about it. It could have went better, it could have went worse. Got one career, man. Quality player, but never been my top 3 favorites at the club at any given time. Even on the Klopp, he wouldn't even be my top 5. I can't lie, Marcel. Now you hate him with the top 5 thing. I heard all the other players, but really, Trent, top 5? Top 5. Klopp era, top 5. You're acting. For that famous corner as well, you're acting. Top 5. You're probably going to, well, to be fair, you might say Ronaldo. Obviously, I'd imagine Salah, Mane, and what's the other one? Firmino. Timber can take one. What? Okay. The penalties. Okay. That was scary, lad. I had to check your username, man. So I knew it was, you had a good intentions. Trossard. You know what? Probably, but I don't know for Trossard, man. I don't know for Trossard. He's really peeing me off because I like the guy, man. But he shouldn't be a starter. We shouldn't be in this situation. DG, 75th minute at PSG. We need to get a goal. What are your changes? But who's on the pitch? So all my hope is with Lewis, everybody, but Declan Rice, Lewis Skelly, Mikel Marino, Bukayo Saka, Jurin Timber, obviously centre halves. Do what you can in it. Everyone else, please. Partey, you need to put in a performance of the ages because again, this is what I mean by with Thomas Partey. Obviously, I want him to sign a new deal, all of that stuff. But do you remember we was having that discussion? I was saying I don't think he's we have to replace him before he needs replacing, but he can't really be our third choice centre mid. He's not really a plug-in kind of player. Like he's been playing well because he's been fit. He's come out the PSG game for whatever reason. He looked rusty against Bournemouth. Now, I wouldn't be talking about that had he obviously played well, but he needs to give us a performance. I don't know how the game's going to go, but I don't think it's just down to this, but I expect to play a lot better. I expect to play a lot better. And I'll tell you this, what I mean, you've got to show me a bit more flexibility, from a footballing sense, because I know a couple of times you're going to have to, regardless, go long to Trossard. But you're consistently going long to Trossard. You're doing the same thing like Marino's on the pitch. It's not going to make sense. You're not going to get no change. Bro, do you know the players we had on the clock? My favorites in the club era. Van Dijk, Salah, Alisson, Firmino, Mane. Fair play. But Academy boy. You know what? Fair play. Fair play, lad. To be fair, I said 3 of them names. Arteta needs to shave his nuts and go all guns blazing first half. Yeah, I don't know what that means, but Let's just hope he does. Look, tactically we're a lot better than we were in the first leg, mate. Rice Curler 23 minutes in and Butler or Deji to the 93rd winner. Wenger needs to allow the flex in. Bare cold managers have left and it's gone downhill. Never a given, but I do rate the loyalty. I rate the loyalty, but if I'm honest, like, let's be real, man. The last kind of tenure with Wenger, you were loyal to the club, and I've said it before. There's not a bigger Arsene Wenger fan than me, but come on, you stayed and done that loyalty thing because you knew there were certain things you would get sacked for if you were at other clubs. And Wenger, even when Wenger lost it, we still won trophies. To be fair, man, shout out Wenger, man. I know it's not. Well, it's something to brag about. But we even when we were crying, we retained the FA Cup. Fair enough, it took us a while to get that FA Cup in 2014. But we retained that just one trophy, man. But yeah, I don't know, man. Fabinho was cold. DG, Partey balls in big games. We haven't been dominating any big game this season, especially in midfield. He balls in big games, but I'm just saying when you pull him out of a team and then he goes back, it's like he loses his rhythm and things. We need him tomorrow. Wenger never lost to PSG. Run it. As long as it means like Partey in the 6, Rice in the 8, because to be fair, I'm not saying it helps, but we need against PSG, you need Rice to help you follow runners and actually win the ball high up the field. Actually, do that stuff that Declan Rice is known for at West Ham, higher up the field. Obviously, one thing they did well, they cut out the passing lanes, man. We need our players to show courage in that regards. Cut out the passing lanes. Cut along Saliba and Kivior and Raya had to Dell on the ball. Tactical masterclass when you watch the game back from a Luis Enrique perspective. Still have the Invincibles. Trust. Arteta should study Inter to beat PSG. He was suspended, of course, but this is why we need depth. And if I want to do the agenda thing, I can say Trent cost us the Champions League final against Madrid in 2022. Behind that, Petty got dunked on back post by Vinny. That's horrible, man. So how do you feel about him going Madrid then, Marcel? Partey is going to prove a point tomorrow. Hopefully Odegaard does. Odegaard needs it the most, man. Odegaard needs it the most. He is the one you was hoping for. When it became clear, like, cool, we battered Madrid. He needed them kind of, just for his own confidence, he needed that same, like, how we're waffling about Marino, or what you saw Marino and Rice, and even if they didn't score, like the Lewis Skellies and all of that of this world, he needed to be the standout guy. Obviously, orchestrated one of the goals at the Bernabeu, but it's hardly anything to scream share about, is it? Views on sport. I need to get you on the platform, man. Big up yourself, man. Smash the likes if you haven't. We need our captain to step. Yep, we need him to step up, man. That Bastoni, I see why people are in quality. I think Zubimendi is a downgrade on Partey. Let's be real. Listen, just bring him in, man. I don't want to keep. I'll be quiet, and I can't change anything, but I'll be quite pissed off if I'm honest with you. If I'm still talking, I'm not saying you have to fix everything, but if you're still talking to me about depth, and if I'm still asking about strikers. If I'm still asking, I'm not saying we have to have it figured out for this, people, but if we're still incapable to break down low blocks, so we're not looking a bit better in that regards, I'm gonna have a lot of things to say, man, because I like to think I'm quite patient, quite understanding, but and I know it's easy for me to comment, but this is it. I ain't tell you lot to play for Arsenal and be managers and that. I'll tell you, more ball than all of us, and if I was any manager, furthermore, I'm pissed if I get at us YouTube dickheads chatting shit. Like, I'm pissed, especially the ones that do the trolling thing. Do you know how vexed I will get? Especially when I'm seeing them talk about transfers, including myself. At the end of the day, you pick that job, rude boy. And you've done good. Why have you started? Then. What the fuck? Oh. Sorry, people. I don't know where on my other computer. I took press conference. Technical difficulties. DG is Barella clear or Pedri? I wouldn't say clear. Nah. I'd have Pedri. We should have gotten Caicedo though, bro. Need one of them. Partey never been dominated, played both. Oh, Foxy F off, mate. Your trolling pees me off the most. Partey is one of our more controlled. But Newcastle, why are you always getting involved, man? We get it. You're going to win the league one day. You got new owners. It's like, leave us alone, man. That's all love. To be honest, second half last week when Deck and MLS started picking, again, this is the little things. If you deep it, Mikel Arteta changed to a 4-2-3-1. We started attacking a bit more down the left. So he does change little isms and schisms, but the majority of his game plan, he just lives by the sword, dies by the sword, which on one hand is a bit commendable. But on the other hand, I wonder how, when, especially if we're going to start getting into semi-finals, or, you know, even as much as Foxy's peeing me off, you look at Eddie Howe, that's had Arteta's number. How many times do your adversaries being their opponent managers, like, how many times is their game plan centered around, yeah, we know the set pieces. This year, teams know they can exploit us at set pieces. And we like, imagine you're Eddie Howe with that guy that seems to be famous, his coach. And you're saying, if we get this right, Arteta's not changing that. And cool, someone might come off the bench and do something, but 85th minute. I wonder how many other people know that. How comes we ain't had a Bert interview like the way, bro? Because Bert's got things to do, blood. I rate Bert. Bert ain't said a word. He ain't said a word. But in Bert we trust. I'm not saying he's gonna make us amazing, but in Bert we trust. He's got things to do. We're not on chatting. We got Gyökeres to sign and things to do. You ain't seen a meme of a barbecue and a cigar from him yet. Just loading though. In Bert we trust, man. Bert's got something for us. He's got something for us. Who's that guy? Bro, on a serious note, I reckon Berta talks realistically pre-season. It just makes sense, like putting yourself in Arsenal shoes, sign 1-2 players. You get, you know, as a football fan, you get to that point where, okay, you, as Pedro says, it is what it is now. There's not really energy. New shirts are coming out, renewals, pre-season. It's you know, people get to that stage where they're missing the game. Now Berta talks. Where are we going for pre-season? It would have probably been easy in America. I'm sure we're not going to America. We're going somewhere in Asia. Is it? Forgive me. It could be China or Hong Kong, one of those places. So probably around then you see him chat. He ain't got time for talking. And to be fair, I don't know him, of course, but you hear like he's learning in English. I don't know his level of confidence in like English. I don't know if he wants to wait till he can properly articulate himself and say it. I'd have preferred to, you know, whatever, Italian, Spanish, someone translate that properly. And maybe you need some PR training, because I get the vibe you're not on, you're on talking it as it is, man. Yes, Asia. I'm sure we got AC, in no order, AC Milan. We definitely got a North London derby. And we might be playing Newcastle. I'm sure Eddie Howe's men just go away, bro. Like, why is Newcastle like playing us? Do you think Berta will ask Arteta about injury time substitutions? Nah. Maybe on a banter thing, but nah. His thing is, yo, these wages, this needs to come in, this might have to happen, this offer. It's just tactical front, you know, like in the all or nothing, you saw, pardon me, on the offices where it had like centre mids, strikers, and that. That's your thing. Purely the technical and recruitment front. You might be able to ask him off wax, but your thing is not that. Like, it's not that. It's not one of those. I'm not saying he can't ever sack Arteta or Arteta won't get sacked, but it's not like at other clubs where you see them random German dons at Bayern when teams are when the manager's not doing whatever, and you know there's going to be words. Berta's not coming in to do that. What we're hoping Berta coming in to do is, I'm more experienced than Edu. This needs to happen. Second half soon begin, man. Remember I said 2-2. Extra time is upon us. I mean, and if you're Inter Milan, I wonder how they are, because ironically, did they not go 2 goals up in the first leg? Different dynamics, different game, of course. You see how history repeats itself? Deej, you can't lie. We need to sign a 10 to replace or compete with Odegaard. I personally think he's more of an 8 than a 10. I hear you. And Odegaard on song, creative and all of that, but are we at that stage where like the modern day, you need to get them Morgan Rogers, Morgan Gibbs White kind of players that are just they run as much as they create. Yalmao tries to play a 1-2 with his teammate. Barcelona lose it again. Sticking to 2-2, man. Sticking to 2-2. I don't think a sporting director to talk a lot. We just need to see results. I'm on that as well. I'm not even. I'm expecting a lot from the club, but I'm not expecting this to be the summer of Berta, purely because you've just walked in. But I hope you can do a thing, man. I know you ain't buying Marquinhos. Every Newcastle 8 and 6 makes our team. Nah, not everyone, because they got like Longstaff and that. But the main dons, Gomares, Joe Linton, will get many a game at Arsenal just because of how he plays. Tonali. Boy, hey, Newcastle got a good team, man. Foxy, mate, in truth, Fox needs to stop trolling because he makes me hate Newcastle. I actually like them. DJ, it's not commendable to die sticking to your guns. Remember, it's sanity. Is doing the same thing, expecting a different result. I hear that, but I do think it's commendable. Where I'm with you is you need to, balance. There's a thin line. Oh, Yamal, can he? Surely, this guy is going to be a legend, man. Martin, the left back. Yeah, that's not good enough, bro. And you're fortunate DeMarco probably can't see behind him. He's headed it and then hooked it clear. Prevented a corner. Laturo Martinez. Surely a free kick. He's scored and he's done a lot of dirty work. Can we get this straight for the last time? Marcel doesn't care about Trent going onto a bigger stage. He's rattling. Now I'm chatting, Foxy, man. But yeah, we need party. But again, going back to the question about depth, because I genuinely think with us Arsenal fans, because we was here, we was doing videos, obviously we're going to miss party against PSG. There's bare talking points behind that. But then when you get beyond it, we're missing Jorginho as well. Now, my big point is, you see why you need depth? The maths isn't mathing. And I hope, Berto, I don't know you. To be fair, I don't know why I feel like this because I don't know you, never had a conversation with you. I think you're going to say these kind of things. The maths isn't mathing. Barella, baller. Ain't really seen much of that today. Even at what? Surely Barca score at least one, even if my prediction's wrong. Thuram has nicked it off De Jong. Thuram. He's by himself, really. And he looks like he's holding it. Was that a step over? Oh, he's found Laturo Martinez, but the pass was behind Laturo, who's done terribly in truth and giving it away. Trent is the most replaceable out of the three. Under Klopp, Trent was damn near the system. A lot of our creativity came from our fullbacks, but now on the slot, it's different. Brother, trust the process. I trust what we see. Yamal's a 90s footballer. DG, would you take De Jong in this Arsenal team over Odegaard? Well, one plays as 6. I'll take the young Arsenal. But I think you're not one of them guys, man. I hear that money can't buy this quality commentary from DG, though. You're far too can, whatever context that is, you're far too can. Smash the like button, man. Odegaard just needs to bulk up. Man up. You're right, man. You're right. DeMarco. Odegaard, I'm like, you're never going to be that guy, innit? Just turn back into a wizard and get your form on. You're never going to be that. A guard of honor whilst in the Champions League final won't hurt as much. I must admit, listen, everyone's allowed to feel how they feel. And I'm not saying you, I'm just speaking in general. And I understand that social media is what it is. But I think you're a special kind of person if you're genuinely upset about having to give Liverpool or any club, whether it's Arsenal, like bearing in mind, we've done that to Van Persie. We've received guards of honor. Any grown person, a grown adult who's genuinely upset about that, I think you need to get outside more, man. I thought at the end of the day, sport. It's not Liverpool's fault why any other team, in my case, mine didn't win the league. Well, it is, but it isn't. If you didn't want to give guards of honor, should have won it, innit? They were the better men. They won the league. They deserve all of that. Let's play the game of 90 minutes and just keep it moving. And I would say that. I would say how it must have felt on the last day of the season against Everton last year. Obviously, we didn't go into the 2022-23 season expecting to win the league, but with what happened there, and certain Arsenal fans, doing mad stuff, we won't get into that. Use all of these things to fuel you. And that goes for the players. I say the club. Pardon me. The manager, the technical staff. Obviously, Berto by default, because you're part of us now, but you weren't there to have direct experiences. Yellow cards being given up. I think the start's been a bit flat, if I'm honest. Can we get to 150 likes, people? Tranquillo, man. We have to get to 100 first. But let's go, man. You're moving, man. We need a lot of business and big changes from Berto. That's how he speaks to me. Don't want to see no barbecue chilling whole day stuff. Blessings from Bromtown, DG. Big up, Paul, man. Who plays best with Lewis Skelly, Trossard, or Martin Jelly? I think it's both kind of even, really. I think Martinelli owes Lewis Skelly a couple beers, regardless, because you would have scored against PSG. He's put a couple passes in for both of them. Lewis Skelly's a player. Speaking of Arsenal, I know the game's on, but I've got Sky Sports on my actual TV. Rondos. Oh, now they're putting Luis Enrique. Oh, is he onside? I don't know. Surely a Cherby's offside there. I think he is. VAR, draw the line's funny. He put the ball in the back of the net, but it's not going to count. Yeah, poor from him. Miles offside. It would have been lovely though. Real G's moving silent like lasagna. It's a shame not everyone's gonna understand the reference, man. But that came from the best rapper alive. I don't want to hear Berta chat at all. Sign the players, sell the players. That's all I need to see. I hear it. We should win tomorrow. PSG isn't it, man. Just 20 minutes of Enrique dominance put us back. But I hope so, man. Come Berta. Listen, in Berta we trust. I just have a fun feeling about it. Like from again, I've never had a conversation with Berta. He's technically done nothing I've seen as a fan, and maybe it's propaganda. But immediately he's come in. Forget the Sesko thing, and I don't mind Sesko for what it's worth. Listen, Gyökeres, 26, do this. I think Arteta needs to. You can do your overthinking stuff, but listen, shout Marino, shout Havertz, but less of them kind of signings now, man. Wavy guys. I was watching Nasri highlights for no reason. Like, bearing in mind, we got Nasri for a couple of quid. Just get these players have got to be there. They've got to be there, man. I know the dynamics change, but it's got to be there, man. Just take Brighton scouts, Brentford scouts, bring the blueprints with you. Let's get an affiliate club. Let's keep it moving, man. Chesney's on the ball here. But Barcelona need to find 2 goals minimum or they're out. And this is where you need Lewandowski, lad. Yanmal, Pedri, Alcanus. I like him. But again, you need to be picking up these guys when they're in Belgium, like when Leicester did. Because, well, to be fair, apparently Leicester saying 30 million. But, yeah. Yanmal, Pedri. Oh, if that pass went in. Martin, square. I take this left back off, man. He's not going to make it. All right, who said he's not going to make it? He just got an assist. It's fullback to fullback. Eric Garcia's bagged. I always believed in you. I always believed in you. People on YouTube were chatting nonsense. I always believed in you. This is why I said keep going. And now we're going to see a test of Barcelona. Will it be a rotunda, aka remontada? Or is it done? You lot dissed him. Don't know what you lot were doing. We've seen 3 goals on the night. I mean, Luis Enrique and Simeone and Zaghi and Inter Milan has to are expected to concede. Who dissed him? Someone said he's not going to make it, all because the first ball into the box wasn't good enough. The second one was exquisite. To be fair, it's a fucking good finish from Eric Garcia, you know. It's a very good finish. If Yamal did that, I'd be breading. I believed in you, man. Let that be a lesson in life. You'll never meet a hater doing better than you, which I'm not. A man's playing for Barcelona. Fair play. Always believed in him, man. It does suck to always eat humble. But the worst is Sunday League. Like when I go watch my friends and I'm heckling and the Don scores, Barca is not moving the same with Ferran up top. Yeah. Rafinha's been rubbish as well. I never said it, stop snitching. Barca are definitely going to make this comeback. They have too many goals in their team. But who do you think we would do better against if we made the final? Inter. I don't want to play against Barca. You got this George coming from behind and Yamal and whatnot. Hey, DG, told you so. PSG into final. It's a funny way to spell Arsenal. Joe Linton had 2 hamstring injuries, groin injury, and a knee injury this season. Already missed like 39 games and maybe out for the rest of the season. No thanks. Now, no one said to sign him. Damn. Augusto's come on. DeMarco's come off. That's a nice goal. Actually, this is a good battle so far. Genuinely think Rice, Partey, and Ethan will be a better option. Yeah, I'll tell you, I ain't going to do that though, man. If it was up to me, which is not, and I know Odegaard's got a role in the team and all that, but considering where we're at with you, you got 45 minutes. Oh, big save by Chesney. Corner kick Inter. You've got 45 minutes. Hour max. I'm saying 45 minutes. If you're still singing from the same hymn sheet, regardless of how young he is and whatever, you're going out there, Ethan. Worst comes to worst. I don't even know, but you could probably put Ethan out wide and to do something different in midfield. Joe Linton missed 7 games for injury this season, by the way, not 39. He's saying false stats. 54th minute sub. What is this? Oh, that's right. It's not Arsenal. Inter's defense are huge. Bastoni, Bissett, Dumfries are wrench. And they're staunch, lad. Yalmao. Oh, this could be a counter boss. I mean, Inter Milan. What's going on? From a corner, it's 3 against 2. 3 Barca attackers. Pedri. Oh, it's over, Inter. Oh, you lot dismal. Oh, my. Jan Sommer. Jan Sommer. Everybody went to sleep. For a team that's praised so much defensively, Inter Milan, from a counter-attack from their very own corner, it's 3 Barcelona players against 2 Inter players. And Barca attempted to walk in. They actually did the right thing. I'm sure we're all waiting for it to be 2-2. Instead, Jan Sommer saved it. Oh, Martin and Bastoni are getting into some shenanigans. Pardon me. Jan Sommer. Is it a good save or a poor finish or both? What the hell, Inter? And again, Yamal, the architect, to be fair to the fullback, buoyed by confidence, did very well. Neat 1-2 by Barcelona, but they have not scored. But it feels like it's going to be the case. 2-2 extra time was my prediction. I want to be wrong, but yeah. But if they go through, that's the moment you look back on if you go win the champs. And Barcelona, boy, psychologically, do you not think slightly Inter look shook? Very slightly Inter look shook. What a save. As I said, was it a good save, a poor finish, or both? I think both. Eric Garcia's gone with his left peg. Not that I can tell, especially after he scored what he scored. I can't tell him anything. But it's a poor finish. It's a great, amazing save. So it's both. Apparently, since the beginning of 2025, Lautaro Martinez has scored more goals in the Champions League than in domestic competition. Wait, what? 8 goals. That means you got 8 Champions League goals, 7 in the league. I know this is not about stats and all that stuff, but nah, you must have. Come on, that must be a Buki stat. No, wait, that's the Champions League. Can't be. I know you're not prolific per se, even though you've had seasons. Yeah, for a few games, 12 goals in 31. It's not the best, but it's all right. Yeah, I'm out fouled there, surely. Inter look like they're gonna bottle it, man. 2-2 extra time prediction still on for you, DG. Why are Inter going forward for a corner 2-0 up and leaving yourself open to the counter? Where's the mentality? To be fair, though, we're not wrong, but how do you approach this? Do you do what you expect Inter to do and just sit back? Or do you say, no, we're still going to attack? Oh, you know what? Is that a free kick? I think that's... Oh, now, if Barca end up scoring, that would be interesting. I think Bastoni's actually won the ball here. The Torres is such a donkey. He's effective. I don't know how. That counter-attack was rapid. This is what we pay for this, man. This is the big times. Didn't time his run well. Who's the best goalkeeper right now in the world? I still think Courtois, I'm not going to lie. Courtois, Alisson, them kind of ones. I like Alisson, to be fair. Here it is. Here it is. The offside flag has stayed down. 2-2 in extra time. Here we go. Barcelona have pegged themselves back in it. Dani Olmo has scored, and the 2-2 in extra time shout is looking exquisite. Make sure you're subscribing. All you fan reaction dons, make sure you're involved. Every Inter player, apart from Jan Sommer, should be absolutely pissed off and needs to up their game, because the way it's moving, this I'll be honest, this ain't going extra time. This ain't going extra time. This isn't, and it's not. And I know Barca are going to be in the final if it stays like this. Marcus Thuram, boy, So that's why you can't be writing things off too quickly. Bearing in mind, we saw Inter go 2 goals up in the first leg. Now, we know it's Barcelona and it's magical Champions League and all that stuff. But when you remove all that emotional stuff, for a team that's praised for how good they are defensively, regardless, to have conceded 5 goals in 2 games and twice take a 2-goal lead and be pegged back, it's not on, and it could get worse. Barcelona could be in here again. Rafinha, Pedri. Yeah, you know what? I'm changing it. 3-2 Barca. It's not going extra time. Unless a miracle happens with Inter Milan immediately, they're going out very soon. They're not getting on the ball. They're losing their minds. You turn it into a messy stop-start midfield battle. That's what you do. You stop Barca playing. Yeah, but how long can you do that for 90 minutes, man? It's Barcelona. Yamal said, if we concede 2, we believe we could get more. We can diss Ferran Torres, but he said we're going through belief, people. I couldn't tell you what's going on with Inter Milan. They've looked a lot more. And it just shows you that these lot are human. I'm not going to lie. I think they've looked at on occasion in certain moments, they've looked a bit fearful of Barca. Inter can't sit back. Even when they do, Barca just cut through them. I wish we could get a 10 like Pedri. Such a baller. My brother's keeper. Hit the likes, please, people. Power to the chat. Come on, love Arsenal. Hate the up. Smash the like button. Best username on YouTube. Pedri receives it from Yamal. Martin, you lot was boying him and he got an assist and he could get another one. Inter are moving shook, man. Maybe the system's got to change because they can't get a hold on the ball. Like, surely you should be able to rough up Barcelona a little bit and keep hold of the ball. They're not doing that. Barella, surely Thuram's offside. He wouldn't get anyway. Chesney. Can't believe Chesney's playing in semi-finals. Offside flag. Maybe that's a rule in the champs, but it's been taking forever to go up. Why can't we attack with passion like these two teams? Because these men believe they can score. How is Rafinha getting Ballon d'Or shouts? Not going to lie, I can see why Inter may sack Inzaghi at the end of the season. Boy. Greatest semi-final I can remember, 5-5 so far. Amazing. I don't know, man. I'd have to take a look through the archive. No. I'm sure there was an El Clasico semi-final many a year ago. There's been a few, man. Of recent memories there, and the goals ain't slowing down. 5-5 on aggregate, people. 2-2 on the night. Boy. Told you, Barca Arsenal fight. Shameless, brother. Shameless. The team I've been waiting to see is Timber, Saliba, Kivior, Skelly, Partey, Rice, Wondergaard, Saka, Martinelli, and Wanyeri, Trossard, Marino, Super Sub. What's your thoughts? I hear you, but Paul, I'm not gonna lie. With everything we've seen, I don't think we can do that at the moment, man. I think Marino has to play. He has to start. We have to do that up front thing until the end of the season. Like, I actually think that. It's crazy that we're here, but I actually believe that. I don't think you can take him out. United versus Arsenal. I'm going to say no, but yeah. Alminio, man. If Inter sack Inzaghi, we better get him before Chelsea. You know how we are moving mad, but I hear it. Yeah, I do feel we'll hit the final. We better win it. All right, everyone book their flights to Munich, man. Also, if you've got any ideas of doing this tomorrow, nope. This is 2-0 on the night. Cut through, man. Mkhitaryan. Bizek has lost the ball, yeah. Bye-bye, Inter. Rufino. Almo. Oh, God saved them. Bizek, the luckiest man on the planet right now. Wanyeri is a striker, man. To be fair, Arteta said he could be a forward. I don't think he's ready for it now. Football is a very, very crazy game. Simple, but a crazy game. DG, who's your favorite YouTuber / streamer? Cooking with Kyle. She's a YouTuber. Technically, can you count that? To be fair, at the moment, Tanks. Madness of game, brute force versus Silk. I still think Inter got this. They're going to need to find it. Odegaard has to step up tomorrow. We hope. We pray. We believe. Hopefully, man. Captain, Wondergaard, that. Class Weegan. Yeah. We hope. 25 minutes left. I might change my opinion, people. You know, I'll hold on for 5 more minutes before I revise my opinion, because Inter, you might concede more than 2 in normal time, man. You look tired. You don't look like you believe. Barcelona look like they look like they're getting second win. That's the thing with Barcelona, man. They're like Arsenal on steroids. Well, the Wenger of old, plus just being Barca, like they got the stupid mistakes defensively. Lamine Yamal bursting down this right-hand side. Can he find someone? Stands it up, headed out by Denzel Dumfries. But it's still is it neon? I don't know what color that is. But also moving like main character cartoons, man, makes me sad. You're moving mad. Can never be overrated. We better get Inzaghi if he gets sacked at Inter. We're not going to get him, though. You know we're not. Yalma, that's a... Oh! Inter Milan, you lot are living dangerously. Barella. Don't lose it. Lost it. Pickpocketed. This is nasty. Barca got Inter Milan living dangerously, and it's going to get worse. Rafinha. Yeah, you've been shit today, man. Inter cannot hold on to the ball. Pardon me. Inter sacking Inzaghi. Imagine Arteta winning multiple cups, the league, and being in the Champions League quarterfinals for years with Inter. Yamal hasn't scored over it. He's being sarcastic, folks. That's the third prediction you're gonna do. I might revise it because I'd still want to stay behind. Pause. I definitely don't want to stay behind anything. I still believe it's going extra time, but I'm getting quite surprised with how Inter Milan are actually playing. Fair enough, it's Barcelona, but you're Inter Milan. Like you're actually this little period, the second half. Really, since the second half kicked off, you're moving very shook. You're moving scared. What has been said at halftime in both dressing rooms? I don't know how you're surprised. Inter did this last week. This is what the football gods had in store for us. We won't be doing a watch along for Arsenal PSG, sadly, but we will be here at 11:30. Oh, yeah, penalty done. Yamal was fouled. It's over. Barca judge, save. Mkhitaryan, he's saying it was outside the area. I don't know. That's looking fugazi. Yamal smiling. Yamal is a demon. Why would you dare? You better hope it was outside the area. Yeah, he's gonna bust case. He's gonna bust case. It was outside the area. He's gonna bust case. It's a free kick still. He's gonna bust case. Inzaghi's men, you don't need to wake up immediately. You have to wake up. It can't be a penalty check. It can't be. Yalmao. DG still saying Yalmao, you know. Like we're at, man. Mr. Yalmao. Remontada. We're here now. Yalmao. DG on the real. If Arsenal make the final, are you on TalkSport or are you gonna go live? I haven't been booked to do anything. Arsenal have to get a final. Oh, they gave the pen. That's a shake. Have they given a pen? It's not. He's doing this. What is that? Does the pen count? Oh, no pen. I thought he bottled it. Yeah, it's a free kick. Mkhitaryan, you bust case. But that's the nasty thing about Yamal. What do we... Yamal. Lamine. He's got that annoying thing like all these great players do. The way they knock it, they make you think you can nick it and they're gone. Acceleration types. But his dad, big up his mum and dad, but imagine that your son just being a baller. I would never, no one could not know that's my son. And I can't lie, bro, you're taking me out the hood immediately. House paid off, we're gone. I'm controlling everything. Oh my God. Rafinha take the free kick. I need to see you score from him, man. You ain't done nothing all game. Dead set piecing. Deflection, corner kick, surely. What's this? Inter are going out, man. Acerbi is absolutely shouting at his teammates. This ref is moving funny. Was he tipped? I can't lie, he got the right call. It can't be a corner. It came off a Barca player. How are we going to attack like these teams are playing? Style is way different from them. We're playing slow motion. Our players can't dribble past their opponents 1v1. We just pass the ball around. And full of that, we're doing our thing. Man United fans, your boy is coming on. Damian. The Tour Martin is coming off. And Bizek. Yeah, the Bizek Don needs to come off. He's going to make a mistake. The Tour Martin is coming off. All right, listen, who am I to question Inzaghi? But dang. Can't be a pen. I'm saying Yalmao daily at start. Yalmao. I don't know where the Yalmao came into this. This match is like Jada Kingdom versus Shensia. Who's that? I'm not gonna lie, I was converted. I used to say Shensia is Jada Kingdom still. It's Jada Kingdom still. I need to find a time to go barbers this week. My barber's got a picture of Jada Kingdom. It's blood. Crazy. Pedri is a baller. An absolute player, mate. DG is a show with Hooks and Catch, a weekly thing. Yeah, Mondays 4 p.m. and D from Famzone TV. 4 p.m. on Monday, more time. Hopefully we can turn tomorrow around, man. If Inter don't get through here, then ain't no way we are beating Barca if we meet. Bro, any team we buck in the final, they get moved to. I worship a real God, man. I know he's gonna make sure his son, the person, I don't put no one above God. I know he's gonna make sure his son doesn't see 2 Champions League finals. He don't win one of them. Bring Barca. Revenge. We're finally gonna get our romantic moment. So I got, people. What's the other alternative? Oh, we're out. I'm scared. It's already that's already a possibility. Don't know why Inzaghi took the Marco off. To be fair, this is why they get paid big bucks, man. We've seen Latoro and Thingy come off. Give the boy a like and subscribe. Come on, Graham, my guy. We might as well try, man. Like, as much as PSG are scary and all that stuff, pardon my language, people, I don't want to do the pussy old thing, man. Like, corner kick to Barca. Like, cool. Like, you lot are sick. You're better than us. Or at least leave that picture like, all right, cool. We know we messed up in the first leg, but we tried. Because if I'm honest, I don't mean this in a disingenuous way. I don't recognize my players. I'm not saying we're me. I don't recognize you lot. The standards have dropped. The desire is not there. I'm not seeing protagonists and leaders. There was a point last year. I was seeing it in abundance. Gaffer as well. Don't ever think I'm just talking about the players. Yeah, man. Even set piece done. We're still scoring away, like attacks. I said away, attacking free kicks and dead ball scenarios, but the defending, what's going on? It's alarming. The team doesn't believe anymore, if you're asking me. Probably not. I don't even think Arteta, but I think Arteta stopped. Like his language around the league changed very quickly. Oh my god, my window's open. There's a moth. Sorry, people. Where's fly spray? I'm still watching this. You cannot. I need to close this window. You cannot live comfortably here. Where's my fly spray? You're lucky I can't find it. Where are you? You heard I was getting mad. I'm sorry. You need to go. You need to go. Where is my fly spray? Oh, I left it downstairs. See, speak for you. The window's closing. I hope you bust out. I can't see you. I swear to you, you're dead. This is why I hate summer, man. I swear to you, you're dead. So you can think that I'm gonna sit down and you stop hearing noise. The minute I see you flying, forget this. You're gone. You get some tissue as well, because your body's gonna need to get mopped up quick and fast. You're in the wrong part of town, bro. In the wrong part of town. Sorry, folks. Let me try to stay professional. Good thing there's been no goals. I swear to you. Where are you? Put this right here, because the minute I see you, it's long, bro. Bro, yeah, the moth pay your rent, bro. Yeah, pay your rent. I wouldn't mind you taking 50%. Oh, that's cool. Got get on that now, chatting. Another tough game. It's nice to watch games like this. And I must admit, I don't like to say it, but sometimes I watch certain players, like of all games, it looks like a Ronald Araujo's coming on. And as much as I love certain players at my team, left wing on, I always think, gotta go back to watching you, mate. He's gone, man. We don't know every week what we're getting. I feel Big Gabs is a major energy in our team, 100%, because he actually believes. And to be fair, he's the sort of guy to have scored from a set piece. But it's very hard for me to accept this now, man, because again, I know football's changed, but we used to, I don't want to say these a lot are not leaders, man, but we used to have leaders in abundance, whether they were great players or not. Do you think Arteta's lost the dressing room? No. I don't think he's... What's going on here? I don't think he's lost the dressing room. Wait, froze for a sec. I don't think he's lost the dressing room. You would know very quickly when a man's lost the dressing room. Remember Emery? DG... No, I'm not even going to say... Yeah, you're moving mad. I'm not doing that for nothing. You're moving very crazy. We're going to lose now because of that. DG saved the chest for after Wednesday. Come on, man. I got nothing to do with it. Big up Haterade. This kill will be killed in this life, man. Inter are playing so deep. Step up and aim at Thuram to hold it. They're moving scared. We've got 15 minutes left. Extra time is soon there, man. These ones are just chill as Arsenal are not involved. Just a watch along and bants. Amen. I don't even see us getting past PSG. Never mind meeting this Barca team. But we got it all to do. Oh, Barcelona attacking down this left-hand side. Ferran Torres. They had Lewandowski. They wrapped this up, man. Lamine. twisting and turning. It's his world from a footballing perspective, and we're all living in it. Still got the ball, goes for an effort, and he's forced a serious save by the keeper, Jan Sommer. 17, 18 years of age. It'd be nice to see Arsenal smash it tomorrow. It'd be nice. Whether that will happen is another thing. Raw, Deco, Brojan. Whipping hell, Brojan. Seen you for a minute. You'll be even mad. Magalhaes truly believes this team can win every game. He just gets it, man. We need a couple more like that. Oh, corner kick from Barca hasn't gone anywhere. Mkhitaryan, that's poor. And Inter Milan still can't get out their own half. Can't really string 10 passes together, if I'm brutally honest. If you're new here, subscribe, man. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Barella doesn't get there. Thuram picks up the second ball. It's offside. Poor. Yeah, Miles, unreal, man. We're breading too much, though. I'm not going to lie. I'm gassing up too many things that he's doing. Quality player, but I'm doing too much. Rafinha. It's a Bayesian, man. I think we all know he'll play the team that won away against Real. If they score first, I think we are sunk. We have no bench, no game changers. He doesn't trust Wanyeri. Jan Sommer's pulled off another big save, by the way, folks. Denzel Dumfries, they can't hold on to this ball. Oh, I hear you. I don't know how you manage a dressing room with Gabriel and Odegaard and decide Odegaard should be the leader. Odegaard's your eyes and ears, man. You know Odegaard's anything in the dressing room, because you know the real dressing room. We all know, obviously, Arteta can galvanize the players and stuff, but we all know the real dressing room is when the gaffer's not there. Like, that's the leaders. If we go put a hidden camera, we'll see the real leaders. And I bet you there's a couple more unexpected ones. I bet you certain players that you don't rate, and I'm not saying it to keep them, but I bet you certain players that you don't rate in this Arsenal team, I bet you their name holds weight. I've seen Barcelona, they had Pinto. He was a big part of their dressing room. He never played. How is Steve McCarron doing with the Jamaican national team? We're doing all right, man. You're going to see us in the Unity Cup, man. Going to beat everyone. Some man want us to be looking like this Inter team of gigantes. Man said Mkhitaryan. To be fair, he did well in the first leg. Our downfall can be attributed to our squad depth as the main factor. 100% it's a key factor. There's many things that went wrong this season, but the lack of depth. There's been games I think we run out of steam. There's obviously times things are going wrong. We can't bring off no subs, not been able to rest certain players. You know, whether it's right or wrong, at the end of the day, people get injured, people get suspended, which is what happened with Partey and Jorginho. Nobody else having to move pieces of the puzzle around, and clearly we are that team that it's evident. To be fair to Inter, they have finally moved further up the pitch. It's still not good enough. Really struggling to hold on to the ball. Inzaghi used all his subs, threw all his hands in the dice game, man. Skelly will get the job done against Yanmar. Listen, I'm Lewis Skelly FC, but it's the biggest test of your career so far. Inter playing like a UCL version of Nottingham Forest. They can't even act surprised if they can see the late one. Absorbing way too much pressure. Inter are lacking in midfield. Barella's drowning still. And I couldn't tell you what, but clearly something's changed from a Hansi Flick perspective. Their system is so intricate, man. It's a high line. You can see... And he's even tweaking it a bit, because with Garcia at right back, fouls off the ball going unpunished. Doggos. DG thinks I care that Mkhitaryan did well on the first leg. Them legs that have run many miles have to go through the second leg too. We are going to extra time. We're set for extra time. It's the skill in the positions of the left, right-footed player, especially in the situations. It'll be a battle. Facts. We got their old manager and he's not doing too bad with Ireland. Fair play. There's a late goal in this, man. There's a late goal in this. There's a late goal in this. It's really 5-5 on aggregate. Every time I keep looking, it's actually crazy. Doesn't make sense. Don't Italian teams usually beat Spanish teams on pens? I mean, if you got some statistics, share them, but I'll be honest, I have no clue. There's 9 minutes left. Switch of play by Inter. Imagine if Inter get a third on the night. Denzel Dumfries. Oh, it's blocked. Fratesi waits and waits and wait. Fratesi's done well. He's got a knack of scoring dramatic goals as well, to be fair. Mkhitaryan. Who's going to live a movie? Who's going to live a movie? Oh, is there handball shouts? Shameless. No one shouting for handball. It is awkward. They do what South American clubs do now after 90 minutes straight to pens. Jealous of Inter's depth. Zelensky is cold. DJ, how are you feeling for tomorrow's second leg? I got no hope. Let's die on our swords. We're out anyways as it stands. Might as well have a flipping goal, man. That's actually how I feel. Like, I'm past the stage of crying about what we're in and not in and this and that. Like, flipping have a go, man. Just have a go. Just have a go now. That is all you can do. Just have a go. Don't move shook, man, because I can't lie. Above everything, you don't know me. I love to sit here and talk about tactics and this and that. If I was a manager, like, non-negotiable, we're never going to move like pussy holes. Like, my team has to be a tough team to play against. Like, my fans have to know that I hate it. I hate this. Oh, Saka's not doing it. I'm scared. I hate it. I hate it. You know how jealous I'm not jealous of Newcastle as a club. Neither am I of Liverpool, regardless of what they've done or whatever. But their grounds are nasty to go to. In my 30 years, one thing I know is Arsenal's never going to be that. We're never going to be that. It's never, maybe the team is scary to play against and that, but the atmosphere is never going to be that. But I wish we had that. Like the Simeone thing. I'm not saying I want to play like Simeone, but that. I agree. There's no entertainment value to extra time. Most teams just play for pens. But not you necessarily, but some of you got at me when I said unpopular opinion. I think these things should just go straight to thingy penalties. Obviously, the occasional time we see a last-minute goal in extra time is crazy, but straight pens, man. The team is too into. Yeah, but I don't even think that. I don't even think it's that. We've just never, like, Highbury was much better, but let's not lie to ourselves. Highbury was never significantly better than the Emirates, but we've never been them guys. We've never. Certain parts of the Emirates, if you sit and you start chanting too loud, people look at you funny. Sitting in the bleachers is dead. Dead. If you're in the North Bank and Clock End, and to be fair, I don't even know where it is, but where the media entrance is, that little piece just there, it's calm. Inter, have a corner. It's offside. Them little pieces there, the Emirates, yeah, they're rocking. The minute we got some level of atmosphere, they cut the allocation, mate. We got a Spurton Army. They tried the thing. Cut that tifo. Not that I care about the tifo and that, but like, you might, if it's gonna be that dead, there's no point trying. You should be in the coaching stuff just to tell the players to clamp, man, during the game. It's like they want to go cinema and get entertained, and if not, silence. Yeah, man, it's like a theater, man. Like unfortunately, we're tired, man. Unfortunately, everybody knows, and I've seen Dutch teams, French teams, whole heap of teams in England. Some of you watch Spanish teams. We've watched bare different teams, and people come to the Emirates, Serbians and that. Everyone is loud. That little section of away fans, they're dwarfing whatever Arsenal do. Like 9 times out of 10, PSV as well. We haven't got that. It's too difficult for, in my opinion, for all fans anyways. For me, Lopez, I'd have him. It's more difficult for fans in general, but it's even more difficult for them kind of fans to get tickets. There's too much jumping through hoops. Yeah, Mal. Pedri. Yeah, Mal. Too young, man. Team's missing Gabriel said it's the worst Arsenal player I've ever seen is Odegaard. Agendas, that's definitely an agenda. I hope Arteta gives the boys the Al Pacino speech from any given Sunday. I must admit, Arteta do all of that he needs to, but players now. I'm looking at you lot as well. Some of you will never play in the semi-final. I hope you do. I hope we're there next year. But some of you, if you don't do it at Arsenal Football Club, A lot like the Salibas, the Sakas, and that at Arsenal, not you playing games of this magnitude, but a lot of you won't find yourselves in situations like this. Inter could be in here. Thuram, you won't do it. To be fair, Chesney is earning his money. He's been off his line quickly a lot of times. Denzel Dumfries. Is Pedri overrated? Brother. That time DG said Yamal perfectly. Now I know he says Yamal as a joke. Sky, man. Broken clocks right twice a day, no? Old format, Inter will be winning on away goals. I like that format. That's dead, man. Away goals is the biggest. Maybe because I'm a jealous Arsenal fan and we've been shagged like that. Yamal is cooking guys again, tries to overcook. Away goals is dead, bro. Like the stupidest rule. I get why it was brought in, but in my lifetime, it's dead. What do you mean one goal basically essentially stands for two? Rafinha. Oh, what did I tell? I don't lie to you, lot. This is champagne commentary. Rafinha, to be fair, he stunk up the game all game, but this is why attacking players are paid big money. He's nicked it. I did say there's a big chance of extra time. Certain people were getting at me for changing my prediction. I said the way, and you lot can see it, the way Inter Milan are performing, there's no need for extra time. Giving it away cheaply, losing their individual battles. Fermin Lopez, and somebody said a blasphemous statement that Pedri's overrated. It's Pedri Dino, who has found Rafinha, who's had one bite of the cherry, and then he's had a second, and second time's lucky. With his right peg, he has bagged. Rafinha scoring crucial goals. Everyone crying about Gabriel Magalhaes. This just lets me know one thing. 2026, with Carlo Ancelotti, Brazil are going to win the 2026 World Cup. Rafinha, I don't know what this means, but I'm rocking it. Shameless. Oh, there might be a shag. I don't know what the rest of you need to do in this. Boy, you know, in your backyard. Raji. Boy. Inzaghi this, Inzaghi that, defending and that. Been 2 goals up in both games, boy, you know. Uncomfortable conversation still. Am I shameless? You know this. Boy. Inter only have themselves to blame because see the dumb got, bro, look at them. Both teams, it's 5-6 in aggregate. It's a fantastic spectacle. Both managers can't be happy. Now, if you're Hansi Flick, you don't care. But because see the dumb goals, not held on to leads. I think above all, Inter Milan have lost this game in the second, but I'll be even nice and say last half an hour. In the second half of this, they've approached this like pussycats, which is unacceptable of a club of Inter Milan. Trying to say Milan if there's any brands, yeah. Boy, Marcus Thuram. Fugazi, he's not going to do nothing. Okay. Oh, I didn't want to eat humble pie for a second point in this game. I thought he got an assist. I watch it. Pedri. You knew he was hitting the ground. Pedri is the best centre mid in the world. Best centre mid in the world. Boy. That certain man was saying Inter in the final. Where's Marcel? Paragraphs about everybody don't rate Inter. Man, get out of here, man. It's a repeat of 2006. Lewandowski, are you on the pitch? Hansi Flick, what are you dealing with? He's on the bench. Fair enough. Hansi Flick, you do your thing. Is he offside? Nope. Do or die football, right? Bro, Marino is quicker than Thuram. Thuram runs like they tied bags of sand on his leg. To be fair, I'll be real. Agenda aside, yeah. Thuram has looked like he's looked cracked in the second half. Boy, manager. Hey, everyone wants to talk about Odegaard. The manager took off the captain still. Plus, my manager only conceded 1 goal at the San Siro, and it was a Buki pen. I'm shameless. Unless it's with other Arsenal fans, I'm shameless. Thuram's injured now. He's running like he is. It's over, man. Arteta should send Martin this video of Pedri. This is how he plays at 8, son. You need passion, but you need to have this. Must be nice to play an attacking football. These defensive set style coaches taking L's this season. Respect attack. They lost since they took the Marco off. Inzaghi has to hold that. No one told him to do all them things. They've let themselves down. Everybody. And this is where if you're Inter Milan, you need a player like Declan Rice. I'm shameless, I know. So shameless. But this is how it should be. So it looks like it will be an Arsenal-Barcelona final, repeat of 2006, where thoughts become things. Oh, Thuram, see, rubbish first. Look, Pedri, baller. All right, Pedri, please. Giving it away, Bastoni. Throwing Inter. If Inter had Semenyo, you never know from this situation. Bastoni, flicked on. Hakan Kalagogli. Hooked clear. Bro, why do you lot keep leaving? Okay. Yamal waits for Rafinha. Finds Pedri. Pedri Dino says, you know, forget that. Oh, this guy's cold, man. Gives it back to Yamal. Yamal. Oi, cold. Shower. Hit the post. This guy is sick, man. This guy is sick. None of you can ever question me if I say he's the best player in the world. You looked at me like I was mad. He's the best player in the world. I'm sorry. Accept it. I'm so sorry. He is. He is. And he's nowhere near ready. Near his finished article. Smash a like and subscribe if you're new. Road to 67k. Come on. Why are people acting like we're already in the final? We got nothing left. We're to Ian Bill. Jan Sommer's gone long. Thuram wanted no parts of that. Thuram picks up the seconds. Denzel Dumfries. That was a dead part. Thuram shit, man. Oh! This team is free. Oi, Asebi. I can't lie. I don't know if VAR's having some Bandulu celebration, but football is fugazi, bro. Football is fugazi. Football is a crazy sport. He's going to get booked for that. It's a crazy game. Pardon me, Inter squandered a 2-goal lead, and it appears they've rescued it at the death. True, I'm still rubbish. Shout out to Dumfries. Is that technically another assist for Denzel? He's cold, man. It is. I don't know why the centre-back is in that sort of position anyways. I don't even think Inzaghi knows. I don't even think he cares. The same thing we saw in the first leg is what we're seeing now. It's 3-3. I don't think it goes pens, man. Boy. Football. And it's that man who was shouting at his teammates, absolutely screaming at his teammates. Forza Italia. Forza Inter. You know what? It's my fault, you know, because I was talking bossy. I was trying to send for myself. I was talking bossy. It's unbelievable. Smash the likes, people. Subscribe. Ref, can't lie. I don't know what this is, but I'm following him. Stop giving guys yellow cards for taking. Why is there yellow cards for taking off the shirts? Like, does anyone know why you get a yellow card for actually taking off your shirt? And someone else is going to get booked. I think the left back. Coaching stuff done. Who's this? Barcelona. Hansi Flick. I bang him, man. Someone in the stands. Who is he giving a yellow card to the fans? I don't know what's going on. Or is he giving it to Hansi Flick? I don't know. Skelly seems like the type of player that would want to play and size up against Yamal. He would. But this guy's different. Sterling, Yamal. Matt, why have you got an agenda against him? All right, Marcel, the ganja, fair play. At least I give it as much as I take it. Why for that? But yeah, I don't think I can handle this tomorrow. We're not doing this. You think big Mikel Arteta? It's 2-0 and we're keeping it moving. Yeah, you know, Osman Dembele probably hit the post. They get a penalty. Raya saves it and that. We're going through, man. I've got nothing else. I might as well commit all the way. Yamal. But if you're, imagine you being at the imagine actually being a Barcelona or Inter fan. I haven't watched none of these games. I'm gutted. No one told you to go to the gym. Why did you go to the gym when football's on? You wanted to go live, watch man work out, and not watch the sport we love. To be fair, you could easily say we're watching 22 man run up the pitch, but yeah, social joins rarely takes it out. You thought this was going to be me, didn't you? See what happens? People like you think you understand football too much. See, you're missing this. The highlights is dead. You wasn't here living it really and truly in the flesh. Rafinha. Oh, that's a ball. Yamal. Big save / board finish. Goals galore. Diego Forlan celebration for United took forever to find and put his shirt on, hence the auto yellow card from that point. Idiot thing, man. You got listen, you should have 15 seconds put back on your shirt. Yamal is cold, man. I'll have agenda against Yamal until he joins Arsenal. We've got extra time upon us. I've seen it. 6 goals apiece. 12 goals each. Why do we love football? Imagine there's people out there that don't love football. It's crazy. It's absolutely spooky, lad. I'm not gonna lie, you only love football if your team ends up winning today, or if your team's not involved. Because God knows how you'd feel as an Inter fan. 2 goals up. Some were probably mad deluded and man excited. Some of the Inter fans probably saying we did this last week. You've rubbed out. A couple of men were probably saying, I told you so, I told you so. Then they've nicked it. And they can still get shagged. I'm in the gym right now listening to DJ update me. Footy don't stop. Aye, do you know what you need to do? Put your phone on the side. Make sure it shows the YouTube. There's other fans like you. Give me 30 more minutes of this madness. Let's go. Yeah, but are they gonna go for it, or are both teams thinking, oh, you know what, pens and that? If I had to pick a team to win it in extra time, I'm gonna go Barcelona. Yalma. Yalma. First name on the team sheet of True Ballers FC's got another 30 minutes in it, bro. Yalma. Why have I just randomly started saying Yalma properly now? I don't know what happened. You see, bullying works. You lot bullied me still. Gym more important than the game. Keep up the consistency. Trust. You think we could ever do an Inter comeback again? Comeback each time we lost 2 goals. Both these teams' mentality is crazy. Did against Bournemouth, didn't we? Many moons ago. Inter just have way more experience. Yeah. Because I do think that's cost Barca. You just got a young team and some, like, let's be honest, like, I'm sure they're gonna do some surgery defensively. At least you don't get turfed at the gym like top blue. Die. Oh, my winner would be scenes. Some don't deserve to not be in the final though, man. I think it's to do with the sponsors on the shirt not being shown. I hear that, but yellow card, really? Like a yellow card, really? Like, I need to see why they. Well, I mean, to be fair, Riley's point, I'm getting cramped as well. Riley's point probably makes the most sense. But really, do you get a yellow card for jumping in the crowd? Because if you don't for that, you shouldn't for your shirt. As dumb as it is, I thought it was for nudity. I thought there's kids watching. I'd be in trouble. Because if I scored a goal, I'm taking my shirt off. That's just my default, man. Above all, I'm a passion merchant, people. But that's what both these teams have. Punching is killing me, man. Turning 30 sucks. But we're still here. Come on, ref. Come on. We want to see a good game of footy. What you do? This ref has had his hands full today. I'm telling you, man, school started complaining that their kids were doing shirtless celebrations. Can't see Arsenal scrapping like this. You're right. We would have done it. We'd have done the whole dance in the 90th minute. In the 90 minutes, but yet second half soon begin. Come on, ref, because I need to minimize. I can't see what the people them are saying at this point. Come on, ref. Arojo, the captain. Hansi Flick don't rate him, innit? Or has it been because of injuries? You know what? If you go through to the final, yeah, obviously the final presents its own issues regardless of who you face. But if you go through to the final, it's a madness, especially for Inter with when they lost to City and some of the players were there. And if you're Barcelona, treble. But if you lose today, Mazzolini. Imagine being there, though. Brands need to fuck with me, man. There's no way I should be officially commentating games like this. Young Black Clive Tealsley, or whatever his name is. Yeah, man. Who's you lot's top 5 footballers in the world? Because I was thinking about it. I'd say in no order: Mbappe, Pedri, Yamal, Salah, Vinicius. I can't lie, Saka's in there. It's 6, but 5 Saka's in there. Shameless, Saliba's there. Look at the Inter fans. You don't make you want to buy an Inter shirt. Come on, ref, man, because I can't see the comments. Smash the like button and subscribe if you're new here. I know some of you are new here. Second half first half of extra time. We've got half an hour, people. Rodri, come on, man. Stop being woke, man. Man are saying 6s and that. Come on, man. I hear it. We can talk about football from now. Come on, man. When it comes to ballers, nobody ain't. I'm not even disrespecting Rodri because he's a baller, but nobody. Come on, man. We don't love football for players like Rodri. Come on, can't discredit anything he's done for the team. But come on, yeah, I'm out. Does he have a corner or throwing? I think a throwing. Sterling, banter. Spain 2026 World Cup is crazy. Yamal, Pedri, Salah, Kvaratskhelia, ooh, Mbappe. Could you say Dembele? Arsenal need 1 or 2 goal final the way Barca play by the second half. The players will be mentally tired as well as physical. DG, what is your favorite kit from this season? I like the Napoli kit in blue. Pardon me. Real Madrid's grey kit if it's non-Arsenal. If I score, I'd be telling everyone, calm on, no trophy for the semi-final win. Still work to do. I hear it. I hear it. 0-0, boys. Rodri's a better watch than Salah. I don't hear it, but I hear it. But at the end of the day, you don't have to enjoy watching Salah. Like, what he's doing is ridiculous. An aging Salah. No Raheem Sterling. Rafinha. I don't think penalties, man. I want to see penalties, but I don't think we're going to see penalties, man. Teams are leggy. They're tired. Mental fatigue. Dembele in the false 9 as well. He has been insane. San Siro's rocking, lad. Bellingham, Yamal, Musiala, Kvaratskhelia, Elise, Sasaka. Bellingham, like you know, I'm a big fan of Bellingham, but Bellingham top 5. Spending something for you, Gazy. I don't know about that, lad. Take nothing away from Jude Bellingham, but can I say Doué as well? I love football until tomorrow. Hear that. 4th in a row, Ballon d'Or. Yamal, best youngster I've seen after MLS, of course, shameless, but hear it. Both teams' fans are also insane. They don't give up to the bitter end. They're cheering and supporting. Let's get to 200 likes for the vibes. Where are we now? Hey, we're at 175. Come on, people. DG, let's go. Come on, man. If you hit the like button, God bless you. But let's go. Harry Maguire down the right wing was crazy. Paul Victor has been given. The hell is this? He's been given a yellow card. I hear it. You're trying to do the passion merchant thing, so you have a future at boss. I hear it. You ain't come on the pitch, so you can't be very good, can you? Yamal, Vinny, Salah, Rodri. Come on, I refuse to believe you lot have Rodri in your top 5. And I'm not dissing Rodri. But man, I'm not watching football for Rodri, bro. Come on now. I would still put Messi and Neymar, but I am not watching Saudi League. I'm definitely not watching MLS. Every week, highlights. Well, sadly, stay fit. Oh, Inter. Thuram. He's not going to make it, man. Poor. You can see both teams are knackered. 200 likes, push. Vinny has been dead this season. I need to read that name properly. I don't know if you're doing bants, but yeah. Saudi Snooze Fest. Big up anyone who watches Saudi clubs. If your official channel's watching me, I rate the Saudi League. I'm just joking. I've always supported El Hilal. That was my first love before Arsenal. Get me over there. Let's all eat. Let's go. I feel bad for Inter supporters who left the stadium early. Surely no one left the stadium early. If you did, L's. Listen, everyone's allowed to do what they want, yeah. But I could never be. Where's my sweets? Probably to Inter Milan. I could never be them fans who leave games early, man. Everyone can do what they want. But why? Why would you do that? Paid money for this shit. You seen the goal? Yeah? No. 6-6 on aggregate. It's fucking crazy. 12 goals. 12 goals in the semi-finals. Yeah, I'm scared, man. Boy, I'm scared. I don't want to get clipped. Boy, can you verify? Is that legit? I'm not saying it isn't. Forgive me, but only the paranoid survive. Shake DG. I'm on that. I'm trying to get out of here. Rafinha. Ooh. I don't know if that counts as a rip. Arojo. Not as good as I thought he was, I must admit. Eric Garcia, how the hell you're still at Barca? I don't know, but shout out to you. You done well today and you scored. The price of the ticket, I'm there till they kick me out. Win or lose, I hear it. Mbappe not even in my top 10 list of ballers. Are you one of them? Barbershop opinions. Big up the South Africans. I'm just scared, man. I don't want to get clipped, man. Relay Mofokeng. Relay Mofokeng from Orlando Pirates. Remember the name. Who? If he's older than 20, he's a myth. All right, cool. 25 free. Well, you related to him? Maybe his agent, man. Get him a move. 10%. I hear it. Appreciate you. Rodri is a legend. But come on, man. He's not in none of you lot's top 5. Stop trying to... It's like if I ask you lot your top 5 rappers of all time, you start saying, you know, people that just automatically, Biggie, I'm not saying there's any reason, because Tupac probably be in mine, but Tupac, Biggie, Jay-Z, stop saying that, like, or like I ask you your top 5, and you're worse than people that say Pele, Di Stefano, guys you didn't watch, man. Come on. Come on, man. Stop it. Mate, I'm Mbappe's biggest fan. Can you imagine Rodri playing for Real Madrid, Liverpool? Bro, he's cold. I'm take nothing away from Rodri. I just don't believe he's in you lot's top 5. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe Rodri is in your top 5. No, I didn't say all time. Like right now, just your ballers right now. I didn't say all time. Then yeah, you can include Rodri in that, but like, come on. Move for King. Depends on the highlight reel. No way, man, I'm watching Rodri things. Unless you're making an analytical video, like you shouldn't just be watching that. Pele the GOAT, but come on, man. Like Hendrick saying he looks up to Bobby Charlton. Big up Bobby Charlton, but come online for no reason. You know, watching them, man. It's like me saying Eusebio, because I've watched all them tapes. I weren't there. Maradona, I hear that. I hear Maradona a lot more than all the other things we've been saying. Eric Garcia coming off. DG, if we somehow manage to make it to the finals, you think we can beat either one of these teams? Of course we can. Big Arsenal. Fort is coming on. Right? Hansi Flick bringing on Young G's. Okay, he's got a headband on. Let's see. Top 5, no order. Dembele, Yamal, Mbappe, Saka, Pedri. Hell, Youngs. 73 games unbeaten. Who's that? That's mad. See what I'm saying? That's who done that? That's nonsense. You see what I'm saying? Some man are shameless. They're really acting like they turn on the TV to watch Rodri play ball. Exactly. Like, big up Rodri. Like, you know you didn't. You know you did. You know you don't. You're not like, oh yeah, watching Rodri today, mate. I'm not boying Rodri. He's a cold footballer. We all know, world class, top player, all that jazz. Come on, man. Oh, Inter Fratesi, goal, run Fratesi. What we did say earlier, he's got a knack of scoring. Oh, Inter Milan. Internazionale Fratesi, goal. Right. Calm down, brother. Calm down. He's climbing the gate. Relax, brother. Relax. This is not Sunday League. Relax. Who's that? His girlfriend. Damn, we're all waiting for that. 4-3 on the night. 13 goals across 2 legs. Dang. Like being a manager is stress. Imagine if you're Inzaghi, pardon me, or you're Hansi Flick. Imagine. I know you get paid a lot, but the head loss must be fugazi. Absolutely fugazi. Fucking hell. Who said Marcus Thuram was dead? Shout to Remy as well. He done well. Aye, Fratesi. Barca hype. Boy, it's looking like an Arsenal Inter Milan final. Hansi Flick smoking budge, boy, bringing on Young G's and that. Fratesi top 5 lying. Man, I can't. Yeah, getting back to that. Yeah, there's been a goal, but I can't be like. Some of you lie for no reason. Like, why do you? Well, there's no need to lie. I'm not gonna look down on you, like Rodri, you know. Believe you more if you said an inverted fullback or something. Go on, you called for Chazy too. Listen, we must can get to 200 likes. I don't lie to you lot. We've got 189. I don't lie to you lot. There's no need to lie to you lot. I told my bro Neymar is the best dribbler I've ever seen, and he's telling me Dino and Robinho. At dribbling. I mean, I can't. Robinho's thing after what he did, fuck him. But Ronaldinho. I mean, there's some uncomfortable Fratezi's down, by the way. There's some uncomfortable conversations between Neymar and Ronaldinho. It's never going to be said on my platform. I'm never going to share my opinions. I just think there is some uncomfortable conversations for a lot of us who looked up to Ronaldinho. Okay, let's say top 5 this season. Yamal, Cavra, Salah, Van Dijk. Come on, man. Big up Van Dijk, but come on, bro. Come on. I know it's biased towards attackers, but come on and take nothing away from Van Dijk. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's baller chat now. Come on. We don't need to keep saying sixes. We don't need to keep talking about defenders. Just wavy dons. Ronaldinho is the dribbler. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. Crazy, the emotions in that state. Imagine. At least you got your money's worth. Garisha, the best dribbler. Come on, Foxy, man. Come on. I'm not going to look cold, but come on, man. These are guys when there was no TVs. People are listening to football on the radios, man. That night in Paris, you'll all be telling your grandchildren. You lot see that BBL woman tried to bring down Thuram. What happened with Thuram? Raw. What happened there? I can't lie. I don't know what's happened to Fratesi. He scored. He's come off the bench. He's come off the pitch, and he's been talking to the medical stuff. Ronaldinho every day of the week in terms of dribbling. There's some very uncomfortable conversations. I'm not going to have them. But there's some very, very uncomfortable Neymar Ronaldinho conversations. Ridiculously. Now, that was old footage, the Thuram thing. Well, I can't gas up Robinho's thing. Ronaldinho is on Megxin and that's it. You ain't seen Ronaldinho over 5 yards. Di Stefano, Puskas. Come on, bro. Probably don't, but come on, man. Okocha, shout out to him. I'm not going to lie. I don't agree with him, but he was cold at that. Yamal, Mbappe, Dembele, Pedri, Saka, top 5. Fair play. These kids are still doing Ronaldinho moves today. Ronaldinho's the GOAT, man. Best dribble is R9. At pace, it's R9 and Neymar. I'll say that much. Oh, it's Ronaldinho. Yamal. Lewandowski. Should I revive my Lewandowski agenda? Because as soon as you've come on, Barca are going out. Remember I said Lewandowski's a bottler. Agendas. It's raining in Italy. It's raining goals. Barcelona on the verge of going out. There's a lot of time though. I'll give Dino the edge because he's mixed power in his dribbling. I need to know anyone before you speak on Ronaldinho, because some of you are younger than me. Everybody who's offering an opinion needs to verify they actually saw Ronaldinho. Dembele has to be up there for this year. He's surpassing in the false 9. Thuram scandal. You lot are making it sound fugazi. Yeah, Joseph, take a touch, bro. If you got money, why would you shout porn stars? That's crazy. I'll just find my wife and settle down, man. You don't need to grow up, man. No pay entertaining bare girls and that, man. You don't need to go up, man. Come on, man. One girl and build the empire. Why are you laughing? Like, why are you laughing? There's no need to laugh. Why are people laughing? Boring but Ryan Giggs was ridiculous. Giggsy, baller, but a shit human being. Absolutely. Ryan Giggs is probably the shittest footballer human being ever for what he did to his brother. Brother's a waste man as well, because his brother likes getting buoyed about the fact that his brother pressed out his wife. I don't know why. He's running jokes all the time. Yeah, my brother had sex with my wife for 10 years. I'm laughing about it. It's fucking hell. Romario is my favorite Brazil footballer. Unreal. I'll be real. Dino was mostly highlights for me on 25. At least you ain't guilty. It's cool. Henry and Dino are the reason I love football. I don't trust you, Yoni, because you say some fugazi comments sometimes. Man, acting like I saw Dino, like I said, Dino was media. Yeah, but if you weren't there, we have to, because you weren't there. Best dribbler I've seen is Messi. Still, let's be honest. It's Lionel Messi. Yeah, I was going for the title though. Ben Arthur was cold, but we're talking about the serious ones. Bro, Nicolas Pepe probably having the time of his life right now with his porno wife. Allow it. Listen, there's someone for everyone, innit? You need people like you, man. That is fucking hell. That's it. Shout out to him. Like, fucking hell. Skulls, gigs, 2 different positions. Ronaldinho was toying with people in multiple leagues and against defenders that would break Odegaard in half in the first 10 minutes of the game. How is Odegaard caught astray? Ronaldinho the best dribbler, because you lot forget Ronaldinho did all of this drunk. You think Ronaldinho, like Maradona, like he was probably just coked out of his mind. You think if you ask, I bet you any money Ronaldinho don't remember none of these games, none of these iconic moments, not a damn thing he's done. He's waved. Probably didn't even know who he was playing. And Maradona played in an era where defenders could hack you down and they still couldn't get near him, the GOAT by miles. Again, me, highlights thing with Maradona, I weren't there. Keep an eye on this. Arda Güler at Madrid is going to be a superstar. He's finally getting opportunities. Taking his last 2 games well. If you've never seen Georgie Best, he has a George Best, amazing. RIP, and me and him would be friends. But again, I weren't there. Best semis ever. For the ones that ain't seen Romario, go watch the highlights. Hear that. Early days, but I think Max Dolman is going to be something special for club and country. I hope so, but tranquillo, man. 15. Tranquillo. Don't let Neymar dribble on Ray. It's long. We can never forget R9. Bro, Ronaldinho's amazing. That's why Ronaldinho's my GOAT, because he played football in the way he played. He got waved and just kicked ball. And he was just sick. Ronaldinho made that. I wouldn't fanboy anyone, yeah. But if I saw Ronaldinho, Thierry Henry, Paul, wife, all of this, I would scream. I wouldn't be able to continue. I would like to think I could, but if I see Ronaldinho, like, oh my God. Ah! But you know, you're everything to me, you know. Ronaldinho. Everything. There's nothing he couldn't do. Yeah, it's mad, pause, but Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho. It is Ronaldinho, mate. Shout out R9, but it's Ronaldinho, man. I would be so excited. Wait, it's not done yet. Why are people excited? It's pee and buckets in it. Wait, we ain't seen half an hour of football. Why are people from Inter Milan running on the pitch? Like they did something. Half time of extra time, 7-6 on aggregate, 4-3 on the night. Mazzolini, lads. Crazy game of football, that. Big up to you lot, man. Social joins is here, yeah, but certain man went to the gym over watching this. Crazy. 200 likes. Who you think Papa Churam is back in this game? Oh, Sheg. Surely got to be Inter his son, man. He's fucked, though. You know who Dino's idol was? Nah. Ref called the half when they were about to score. Oh, fair play. Yeah, they should be pissed off. To be real, Ronaldinho was only good for that. Come off my screen. Come off my screen. Get off my screen. Get off my screen. I'm not even... You don't know what to talk about. You confirmed that you can't do... You know what you confirmed? If we played... If I got all of you lot to play a game of football with me, you're shit. You've confirmed your shit. You're not a wavy baller. You're not doing skills and dropping shoulder. You're not wavy. You're not... Are you a centre-half? Are you a goalie? What are you? Boom, 200... Like hit legends, man. Everyone who hit the like button, God bless you. Confirmed you're not good at football. If you don't like Ronaldinho or Neymar, I think you're shit at football. If I hear somebody say Neymar's overrated, sorry, I look at you funny. I look at you very funny. I know your shit. You hate him because you can't do wavy stuff. Anyone remember Silmani? Is he still kicking ball? Confirm you don't understand. I am gonna be honest with you, brothers. I never like playing football in the rain and mud. Rather stay home. Maybe that makes me not real. Yep, you confirm. You're shit. You're shit. You can never chat shit about Odegaard and all of these guys are freaking. Anyone that says that is a pussycat. What do you mean? Playing in the mud and the rain is the best thing ever. When you slide, it feels better. It's wavy. It's you by all means complain about it before or after the game. I hear all of that, but you never said that. Shit baller. I love when you lot reveal yourselves. Now I know whose opinions to kind of cap. These are the guys that talk nonsense about big Mikel Arteta and all that. Okay. It's like, you fucking piece up, yo. Second half of extra time soon begin. It's been an amazing game of football. It's been even more amazing watching it with you lot. Ref, when you're ready. Barcelona came back from 2 goals down and then capitulated the thing. Ronaldinho was the reason I loved the game, but still Romario special, have to be real. That's cool. That's cool. Certain man saying mad stuff. Sunday League propaganda. Come on, Inter. I remember I fake shotted some keeper and he fell into a puddle of mud peak times. Get him out of here, rain pitch, is shoot on site, mad slides, blinded by raindrops and floodlights, pure chaos. Exactly. Guys revealing they're not ballers. They weren't in the trenches. Barca could be in here. No, they can't. They're confirming themselves. Kind of nonsense is that? That's what my son says, playing in the mud and rainy. But see, your son's a real G. Like, there's no anyone. Well, there is people. Anyone who says I don't want to play in the mud or the snow, or not the snow, the rain or the mud, you're rubbish, bro. Mummy said I can't come outside because it's raining. They're the dons that play out to try play 11 aside in tracksuits. Shit, dons. You going out Wednesday night, DG? I got a reaction stream scheduled for 11:30. If we make the final, boy. You lot going crazy. Vinny last year and the year before with Benzema. That's cool, man. We came back today, though. Yamal. Playing at night with the Knights beaming on you is so live. Yes, it is. Bro, these man playing on manicured, picturesque football pitches. I'm not trying to run around the wet grass and you can't even tell where the dog poop mixed in with the mud. Yep, your shit. Rise up a video of you doing 10 kick-ups. I'm just going to say it, and it's not one of them, but he's not from England. Joseph is from America. That's why I say you lot are playing soccer. Rain is the best. It just sucks before and after. Obviously, your clothes are all wet and damp and that, but that's the best. Yamal should have another assist. Hand your card back immediate. The 3-3 equalizer killed Barca. They're in shock. Baller card revoked. Vinny has been cheated by the Ballon d'Or people. Does anyone remember Denier, one of the most talented Brazilians ever, but sadly died in a car crash, 23 RPM, but damn. Who's not rating Vinny? Vinny is not in top 50 dribblers of all time. Never mind top 3 Khalid. You're doing too much. That man said top 50. Nah, Jake, man, I'm over them sides. Tune into, yeah, man. The goal show with Sam Allard on TalkSport will be there. We'll be there. We will be there. And I'm just going to throw it out there. Unfortunately, people, I won't be here to do Arsenal-Liverpool on the weekend. I'm just throwing it out there. There'll be content. I'll be there, make up the difference, but I won't be there. I won't be there. Especially a hot bath and great food after all. Good sleep. Oh, the shower is the best thing. Like, I can't lie, when it's raining, I'm not going in the bath, man. It's in the shower, man. I need all this off immediately. That's the worst. Yeah, that's the sitting in a car when you're damp as hell. I hate when the game, like when you're waiting for the game to start when it's peeing down. I'll say that. Zidane, different gravy. CTRs. I need to find my. Inter could score again. Chesney saved. He's probably made it a bit more dramatic than need be, but he saved. I can't believe a man said that, you know. Who's the PSG fan tomorrow? Lee again. I big up Lee, my killing man, but I actually don't know. I don't think there's a PSG fan, you know. I don't know, you know. Guard of honor after I won't be there. Guard of honor after semi-final draws. I hear you, mate. I won't be here either. To be fair, I've said it before. I don't care about the goal of the guard of honor, you know. I'm just not here. Like, seen it before, and plus I've never been that. Like, I've never been that. Like, that's not how I look at sport. Like, sport, the way I feel in it, you go like on if we played a match today I might want to take your head off in the 90 minutes, provided you don't do too much, and that actually needs to happen to you. Like, yeah, man, we get a pint after. Like, for me, I would feel wrong not giving. I'm not saying I would force a guard of honor, but I just think you got to give Liverpool, that's sport, innit? You got to give the team who did it the credit, innit? Yamal goes for move. He's just trying to live movie, man. Who's United trait? Big him up, but who the hell's that? If you ever see Maradona with a football at his feet, you'll understand. Andrew Murray on Maradona topping 442 magazine 100 greatest goals ever list, July 2017. Where if you're a baller, you cook man in trackies, high socks. I'm a long sleeve done. I can allow the long sleeve. It depends. I'm a mix and blend. I prefer the short sleeve with the Under Armour. You know when you cut the Under Armour for the fun part, throw-ins and that. I like my socks over my knees, tape. We're there, Preds immediate. Yeah, man. Any grown man or woman that's upset about guard of honor, there's stuff going on beyond the scenes, man. Double socks, yeah. When it's bare cold, yeah. Triple socks. I'll wear 2 football socks and I got white socks. I still dress like it's. Oh wait, you know when Ronaldo was doing the white socks? I can't play in them low socks, man. No, I can play in low socks, but then if it's low socks, I don't want to wear shin pads. I got in trouble the other day. It's a shame you won't be here for your annual Anfield slapping. Did we get slapped at Anfield in the last 2 years? No pressure, Arsenal. You're getting moved to. Martinelli has to give Trent, a farewell present. Pause. And it could, you know what? You saw what we did to the Spanish team he's alleged going to. Martinelli's going to turn up against Madrid a lot more than we think. Surely, you know what? At this point, I might want to see. Now, Barca looks shook. At this point, I want to see Barca equalize. I actually want to see pens. I can't lie. Since Chesney left Arsenal, he became a goalkeeper. I know I butchered his name. DG, the Berbatov. Yeah, man. That's the best, bro. When you put the name of like the thumbs, obviously, I'm not going to cut my own. The thumbs there. I need that. I don't want gloves unless it's the old school Nike ones, like the leather ones. The only thing I would say about playing in football set weather, when winter time, when the ground is hard and it's been snowing, when your toes feel numb, I hate that stuff. I'm on the rain and the mud. I don't like that one. Honest question, who has more techers, Omri or Vinny? How was you lot's day today, man? Anyone went to work? Anyone apply? What did you lot do? Smash the like button, man. Khalid, come on. Big up you, but come on. Be serious. People say Neymar is the best out of him and Ronaldinho and Vinny, but for Gareth Bale, but I think you mean for you, Gareth Bale's better than all these, man. Big up Bale. I got a picture of Bale. I rate Bale. Bale's one of my favorite ever British kind of players, or whatever you include Wales, but come on, Bale. Bale is not better than Neymar. He's definitely not better than Ronaldinho. He'll tell you himself. DJ, I won't call you Unc. Hellman, we meet again. You sure you still want Inter, DG? Bring them. Bring them. I ain't scared of them. You know what happened to the current holders of this competition? I don't want to play Yamal and that. The old school black gloves. But yeah, the Berbatov thing is lit. Same boys wearing gloves when they get... Bro, I would more respect a man that wears gloves but still playing in the rain or the mud than a guy that goes, oh my God, I'm not coming, lads, it's raining. Never seen a game of football with 2 legs as good as this in the Champions League. I'd have to go back in time, but in terms of goals, probably not. Ball in, Inter. To be fair, I'm acting. I'm shouting for no reason. There was no way Thuram was getting that. Fratesi loses it. This is where, if you're Inter, you got to take yellow cards, man. Yellow cards galore. Absolute yellow cards. Depending on your age and injuries, after 28, 30 plus, Wadsted Flax, Hackney Marshes, couple pitches in Enfield is long. Still out here, boy. But it is long. Oh, Inter have some defending to do. Yamal, if he scores, he's a legend. This guy's look. Did Jan Sommer say? If Jan Sommer saved that, let me stop because I don't know if you actually did you save that or is it what the hell happened there? I thought Yamal scored. Jan Sommer. Jan Sommer. You deserve the Champions League. It's unfortunate that you're not going to win it because certain clubs in North London are. And if my club ever win this Champions League, boy. No one can ever talk to me again. You know the man who want to be shivering, shrugging on muddy pitch with gloves at the head, but is that idiot thing? I played football in Bolivia a couple of years ago, couldn't breathe. Fucking hell, yeah, that's a madness. That's almost as crazy as playing in Peru. Couldn't breathe. 1,150 meters above sea level. Fuck. Sure, I ain't never done that. Well, you know what, Foxy? I ain't never done that shit. Shit. Why? The tackles you must have been on the receiving end of Bolivia. Crazy. Yamal. Even he's, it's the Yamal juice might have ran out today. You lot was laughing at Martin, the left back. You're not laughing now. For me, Lopez. Are you lot still laughing at me when I said I'd have him at Arsenal? Rafinha. He stunk up the place in reality, but he's paid to score and he's done that. Smash the likes if you haven't. Man was playing football never. I rate that. Same in Colorado, cold and no air. Damn, that must, when you play football in the cold, it must be times 100 when it feels like your lungs are cutting, like someone's getting a knife and doing that. Bell was a big, I'm not dissing Bell, but come on, bro. Really? Bell better than Neymar? If you forget Neymar, cool, you can have that if you want. Ronaldinho, really? Really? Come on, really? I know you don't believe that. Can I hit the like more than once? I appreciate it, man. It's the sentiment that counts, my boy. A big save by Jan Sommer again. We got 221 likes. We can get as close to 300 as we like. Come on. You look ridiculous. In a place called El Alto, it's where the national team play now to get an advantage. Damn. I like the intensity of Inzaghi from the sideline. Think we're going to do a 2012 Chelsea, to be honest, scam a Champions League. I'm on that. All this talk about ballers has me dreaming about Rodrigo playing left wing at the Emirates. Ryan needs to be on one tomorrow. Who's better, Neymar or Ronaldinho? Define better. There's many different qualities and unique qualities, and they're playing in two different eras. It's very difficult to say. Rivaldo, my guy. Freezing cold, soaking wet, heavy mitre ball. Hey, the mitre ball to the PTSD. To the face as well. That shit hurts. Fratesi, the goal scorer, somehow has got away from Rafinha, won a foul. If you're Inter, you want the game to turn into that stop-start, people crying about fouls. Yeah, big up Gareth Bale for that. But like, throw him a football, throw Neymar a football. Ain't no one watching him over Neymar. DG Fabrizio gave me the here we go. Got the job offer today. We're changing clubs. Big up yourself, man. Congrats, man. Congrats. Now, just brought Omri to show Vinny should never ever be mentioned in the top 10 of all time. That's when we know football's dead. Vinny for Brazil shit. Not this one, though. Yamal is going to be one of the greats. He 100% is. I'm out here with the gloves and the Nike snud. Yeah, I love a snud. I love a snud. Some man can see the 3 goals and might be man of the match aside from Yamal. Doesn't make sense. A man said Gareth Bale is to Eminem of football. What are you talking about? We fuck with Bale. Elite time wasting by Inter. Inter Milan, Arsenal, Champions League final will be a very interesting one. Martin. I mean, can't call a man duppy till he's dead. Barca could still grab a goal, but boy, Yamal beg, cut that hair. The mitre ball was like, let it. Why did every football coach pump it as hard as they can to like a bowling ball? You know when they lose shape as well, when some dickhead's been sitting on them. Kai to hit a pea shooter against Homer, we can believe. Corner kick to Barcelona. But I can't believe Foxy's played in Bolivia. That is mad. I rate it though. I actually rate it. Big old shift in my cab, of course. Some very hot forward ladies today makes it go far. I big up in the circle. You're mad, man. Shout out to him. Oh, Jan's, I'm gassing it. Jan, someone's tipped it over the bar. By that point, it's better to, be safe than sorry. He deserves to be playing in the Champions League final and conceding a Bukayo Saka goal from the corner flag. I'm on it, man. I think we could do it against these lot. Oh. Anyway, no matter. Bastoni's hooked it. Yamal's knocking, but they kept him quiet, man. Luis Enrique's birthday tomorrow. I think it's time to... Yeah, fuck his birthday, man. Move to him. Yamal's trying, but I think they got it now. I think even him, he's lucky. To be fair, he's still showing for the ball. He's still showing stuff. You're saying you can beat Inter. I don't understand the question. You know, when we played against Inter, if it wasn't for a dodgy refereeing decision, it ends 0-0. It's true. Inter Milan have unique qualities, as do we. Why not? We've beaten the current holders. Barella can't get. He's knackered. Look, he's knackered. Hey, you better keep running, bro. Barella's finished. Look at him. He's finished. Thuram's finished. So many players that should both teams really finished. Where's Gavi? Oh, there he is. Better put that into the box, bro. He does. Football is crazy. Beautiful night performance. Inter outgunned Barca. Well, both Inter and Barca deserve to be in the final, to be fair. Miles above our side of the draw. If they deserve to be to the fight, whoever wins deserves to be there. That's their business. Shameless. They should have never banned Snuds. Do you know what? Slightly you can, because you can hook them. Can't breathe, play football with asthma. To be fair, I got asthma. It's never stopped me. Or pull score. Oh! That's it. Barca, you're gone. Barca, you're gone. I thought they scored. It's an amazing interception. And look, whoever done that? Who is that from Inter? Because they're done. Look at them holding their thigh. They're right. I swear you just come off the pitch, on the pitch. Yeah, you can't be done. That must be an impact thing. Let's get to 250 likes now. 225. That's a big ox, but we could try. We had a ball called a Pele ball in SA. Felt like you got hit with a tire in the face and it left a pattern on it too. The fry taking souls. I told Man Inter were going through after that first leg, asking a lot of baby Yamal, but you believed he could do it for a second. Played in Ecuador, Peru as well, but altitude not quite as bad as Bolivia. Wow, was you like a professional footballer in South America? Right, big you up, man. Upsets can happen. Ref. Oh, Thuram, silly foul to give away from Barcelona in the last 30 seconds. That's it. Ooh. It's the end of the night. Bastoni is a mountain. See that football today? Our manager gets more money than both managers. Let that sink in. Stop pocket watching, Rashid, man. It's cool, man. Bastoni's had to say, ref. Because we're beating these lot. Ref. I must admit, seeing Barcelona losing in the Champions League, it does fill me with pride to a slight degree. As much as I have nothing but admiration for their club when I put my Arsenal cap on. Ref. How long? Into moving like me in Football Manager. Yes! Yeah, you thought you was going to live a movie, innit? My manager, Simeone, taking off the captain. Inter Milan are in the final. Barcelona are out. There's been 13 goals across both legs. Inter have scored 4. Barcelona have scored 3. Let that sink in. DeMarco crying. You'll have to be careful, though. Job's not done. Arteta, please, man. Arteta, please, man. If you do your job, we can scumbag the maddest of things this season. We can actually move to these, man, on like 90 minutes. We can beat these lot. I can't lie to you. Marino can score. Looks like we're playing Inter in the final. I'd need us to do it tomorrow. If we won the Champions League, I'd upgrade Odegaard with Palmer. Palmer, for me, if he moves to a big club, would be considered one of the best. DGC that taking chance. Everyone keeps saying that about Thuram. You better be DMing. He's probably going to DM her today, but like shit, out. If Saka could have 2 seasons where he scores over 25 goals, he'll win the Ballon d'Or. You need to win the champs, man. You need to win the champs for that. What a game. DG, that manager beat our manager with a full team and the rested 8 players, game plan, crossing hope. Trust me, we're winning this. Good night in a circle. Still think we have the best defense left of the lot. I don't know. Arsenal winning the UCL. Arteta doing calculations of formations right now as we speak. That's true, but when we can see the goal, is he going to pivot away from it? We need to get through against PSG. I think we're going to do it. I think we're gonna. I think we might win on the night. We might lose on aggregate. I don't even know if that's even possible. But save face. DG, what do you think of this Barca kit? Kind of killed you. I guess it's horrible, man. I need all the Barca agendas, DG. Gabriel Havertz needs to come back for the champs. I feel tired after this game. I feel energized. What a game of football that was. Champs, Prem, and Euro/World Cup win in the same year. We'll get Saka the Ballon d'Or. I don't like Barca, so good riddance to him. Top pouch merchants. We are matching Inter, I can't lie. Questions to be asked will be answered tomorrow. Don't want to go to Pens versus Donnarumma. Are you ready for our Arteta tomorrow? Our one and only pass around slow motion football tomorrow. Is it legit to say Martinez wins Ballon d'Or? I mean, anyone that wins the champs has an agenda to push. We got to focus on PSG first. Forget Inter. We need to be locked in for tomorrow. We can get over PSG at least. Then anything goes in the final. What a game of football, man. What a game of football. And you lot have supported the team. Without you lot, it would have been dead. So without anything else being said, it's almost 11 p.m, people. Ironically, I'll be back in the daytime, but 11:30 p.m. tomorrow, regardless of what happens between Arsenal and PSG, will be here. Appreciative to you lot tuning in with me. I'm sure you lot are bored of hearing my voice. It's close to 3 hours, man.
There's always just that active red man defending. I think it's like.
Tongue time!